You know, back when I was in the academy, we would follow every toast with a song.
That's an interesting twist.
Excellent.
I lied. I looked at the book. Go on, do Jonathan's first. Continue your character, Jeremy. Come back to me when you come back to me.
That's assuming Jonathan has finished his 3d6s.
I'm in the middle of doing so.
All right. So, Uncle.
Oh, you want me to keep going? Okay.
Yeah.
I will not be playing a Holy Warrior.
Right.
I'm not playing the same fucking shit I played over in the Abundance Campaign. Thank you very much.
So
I'm going to be playing Skamrozny.
Okay, that's awesome. Oh shit, that's amazing. So, yeah, you already have a lot of things that you do start with as the Skamrodsky.
Well, I'm level 0, so nothing yet.
Nothing yet, yeah.
The level 0 stuff.
Yep. Yeah, you definitely get a lot of things.
What I'm doing first.
Yep.
Do I have to roll for nobility or something now?
Yeah, that is the next thing. All right, let's get to that. So, next thing you'll be rolling is
social class.
Yep, the social class. Just find where the hell that is real quick.
I rolled a 3.
You're right above slave. I gotta go find the social class again. I think it's a little earlier on.
Yes, that's sort of Bound Surf.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
It's like close as it get to a slave.
You're right on the button, yeah. Yeah, bound surf. Oh, yeah. So with that, you do get certain bonuses that come with that. The survey,
Okay. Oh, yeah, right.
1 second.
Okay,
The
good.
survey, this is as close to slave as it gets.
I read it. I'm bound to my master's land, so for me to leave it, you have to come up. The DM has to come up with a reason for me to leave. So,
Oh yeah, don't worry.
otherwise, I'm a criminal. Special permission from my master to leave his land. That's perfect for a fucking bard. Bards they're scumbags. They're lowlifes.
Yep.
So,
Let's see. All right, Jonathan.
I have no problem being a fugitive.
All right,
Okay, so we're done with that for me, or
Jonathan. We're gonna do Jonathan's
let's
stats.
just finish me.
You just finish you? Okay.
Let's just finish me.
Oh, that sounds good. All right.
Jonathan's gonna take half an hour anyway. So
I'm already done with the rules.
Shut up.
I'm at social class. Can I just do the social class right now?
oh my god, Jonathan. No, dude, he has to give you your bonuses and your negatives. Stop confusing him. Mute yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The
Sorry
bonuses
about
and
that.
stuff.
You're confusing him.
Yep. Let's
Alright.
see.
Find the things.
Okay. Let's see. You're not a Yacht Viking, so we move on to you. You do speak clever tongue to start. At level 0, you speak with the clever tongue. You have that ability.
Clever tongue. Why?
Clever
where did-
tongue is
where does
a.
that come from?
It's basically thieves can't, but at level 0 you get that. As
Clever tongue,
a
yeah, but you just like jumped over a bunch of stuff. Don't you have to roll background or something?
let's see. It looks like that comes a little ahead. Alignment.
Really?
Let me
I'm
see.
on page 6, Ty.
I'm on page 32, level 0 generation.
What?
Yep. There's a page
Your
just called-
generation is on page 6.
Oh,
Character
actually,
creation.
it's there's character creation. Yeah, here I'm on it too. Let's see. All right, let's do that too. Roll for social
Okay,
class.
hold on. You're right. Let me put this clause in these shit.
Yeah.
You're right. Let me put that. Hold on, I gotta type it. That's in skills, right?
Yeah. How much intelligence did you have?
My intelligence is an 8. So wait,
Oh,
what's that called?
never-
Clever tongue?
Never mind. You do not have that. You needed 1 more point for that. I'm sorry.
Okay,
So
let's erase that.
Yep.
So, being a retard. I'm not a smart bard.
Okay.
So back to the beginning.
We're
Background
back
skills.
to the beginning. We're gonna go ahead and do the background skill, which
1d20.
no, you don't actually roll anything for the survey. You get farming.
Farming.
Yep, you get farming. +1. You can. It's crops and livestock. So you're probably
I'm the main character from fucking Vinland Saga. Look at that.
yeah, you're from Vinland Saga, absolutely.
Farming. So
Yep,
okay.
it is farming, and I believe. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be farming. You are from a plainy area. You're very likely from the village the campaign starts at, which is the village of Folin. Let's see. Now, next bit, we are going to prior history, which is a lot of fun. I love this one. So, a D10, please, for me.
So 3.
3. All right. Let's take a look. Go ahead, roll another D20. Roll a D20.
19.
All right. You were an accountant. The PC had an opportunity to work with numbers, assisting the handler for books, for a merchant, a guild, or a manor. The character is automatically literate and has a +2 in mathematics.
Right. Plus mathematics.
Yep.
So that's what I'm the guy in the fucking. I'm not the guy working the field. I'm the guy who fucking.
Yeah.
I was the spoiled motherfucker inside the house.
That makes sense. That makes sense. All right. So after that, we do have a name. So the next thing we do for you is a name. So
Okay.
you can go ahead and roll a 1d100.
What's his class? I'm sorry.
He is choosing the scoundrel.
52. No,
52.
it's not a scoundrel. It's a bard.
The bard, basically, yeah.
Some swords, whatever. So it's a bard. I'll write the class down in a minute. I rolled 54, Tyler.
All right, so that gets you a. Your name is. You literally have the name of the kings. You have Władysław. That's literally. Yeah, I have to write it down. It's literally the name of so many freaking kings in Polish history.
Just spell it.
I'm writing it down right now.
Oh, you're writing it in the group? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to spell it now. Fuck that. I'm not going to try to spell that shit.
What?
So it's
What?
It's Władysław.
Władysław.
Yeah, Władysław.
Władysław. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much the name of multiple Polish kings. Though I don't think they have existed yet. So.
Well, Lady Slaw. Okay.
And also, by the way, that name literally means ruler. It translates to ruler.
Well, a lot of slaw, but I'm a surfer.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I believe it's Władysław.
You're a bard.
Yeah. I believe it's Władysław. Like the W's are like a V or Władysław.
Well, Lady Slaw. Okay, give me the last. What is the last name?
I don't believe lady is like.
I'm
lady
joking around. You don't have to argue.
The last name, I'm not sure you actually get a last name. You would have to. You'd probably be called. Your last name would either be accountant or farmer.
Okay, don't worry about it. Well, Władysław.
Yeah.
Rolf doesn't have a last name either.
Yeah.
The little commoner. Polish names, Polish house names. Oh, but yeah, when I get the house name, no.
Nope.
Only
You're
levels
not,
get house name.
Yep.
All right. Level 0. What are exceptions? In Polish.
you select,
Skomrodny. We call it Skomrodny.
yeah, Skomrodny.
Just Skomrodny.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. Polish culture dictates that you're going to be Władysław and then son of X. So you need a father's name. Let me go ahead and roll one up for you.
I can roll again. Just roll
Another D100.
41.
Simot.
Spell that.
Simot, which sweet. Let me say that again. Simotwit, which means head of household. I'm gonna write that down.
Some ruler head of household. Oh boy.
Yep. His name translates to head of household. That is your father. So you'd be Władysław, son of Simotwit.
So basically, you're either king of father or ruler of the household.
But I'm a Skomrodny.
So basically, your name just basically translates to husband.
Yeah.
All right.
No combat bonuses, saving throws. Base save is 16. Minus
All right.
the value of the charisma modifier. I have no charisma. My base save is 16. So put that.
Yeah. Let's take a look.
It's on page 32 again.
Yeah.
I am a Skomrodny. I will be chaos.
Let's see. You definitely need to do some hit points. We got to roll your hit points, which is, I believe, a D6 actually.
D6 here?
Let me see. Yeah, it's a D6 for level 0 characters. Remember, these people are more hardy than the traditional.
0. So roll again.
I believe the maximum is 1. So
So roll again or take a 1.
you have to take the 1. That's what it does. That's how it goes. Like you can't get lower than 1.
Okay.
Any Constitution bonus? Wait, I
No,
don't think.
Tyler, I rolled a 2. My Constitution negative is 2, so I had 0. So it's 1.
Christ. So that's 1 HP. That's two
2
people. with 1
HP? No, I have 1 HP.
No, there's 2 people that have 1 HP to start. Excellent. All right.
What
So-
you got Vingians? Oh no, that's not me. Those are the Vikings, right?
Yeah, those are the Vikings. Yep, those are the Rus.
Okay. My alignment is chaos. I already chose it.
All right, that's the alignment.
Age and
Oh,
appearance.
jeez.
Yeah, age and
Roll
appearance
there.
between 16 and 22. 22 is more for the people that are mages, clerics, and educated individuals.
So you're saying I'm the one with the
Educated
most
fighter.
skill points?
Huh?
So what you're
character's
saying?
educated.
Yeah, your character is technically educated, so you could. It would make sense for you to choose the farther down the scale.
Yeah, so I'll put him at 20.
Okay. Let's take a look. All right. Now
Okay.
after that,
Where's age on here?
let's see how many of your family members are breathing. Well, at least your father, your mother and father, because you will be from this village itself.
What is the name of my social class again? Hold on, let me surf.
You are Slavi.
Well, I'll go back and get it. Servi.
Servi. Yeah, Slavi sounded weird.
Servi.
Servi.
There's no age on here, is there?
It's probably something you could put in, background or whatever. It's like
I forgot to put the age on here. Age 20. Okay. All right,
Okay. Let's see. Roll 2 3d6s. Give me the results separately.
2 3d6s.
Yep.
First one is 7. It's the first one.
For
Second one,
oh shit, sorry, I meant a 1d6. I meant 2 1d6s. Sorry.
start again.
Yep.
Roll a 2,
Okay. And the next one.
a 3.
Both of your parents are happily alive. Yep.
Joy.
Yep. And a 1d12.
You lucky child.
Oh, that's a 14. Sorry. These are funky dice.
Yeah, the DCC dice. Funky dice.
4.
4. Okay. And do a d8.
2.
You have one sibling that is alive. You had 4 siblings, but only one is alive currently.
Let me write that down.
Let's see.
1 of.
And the one that is alive is a female, a sister.
Sister. Both parents.
You are the eldest.
Okay.
Okay. Moving forward, we've got the alignment, the age, the family, and now go ahead and you need to do an appearance for yourself. You can, you can think of that while I set up Jonathan, but
Appearance for myself?
yeah, you need to set up an appearance for yourself. That's what it says. Your general look. I believe it actually says, like, most people have red hair, I believe. Yeah.
You
Let's
see that
see.
guy in the picture? For the Scum Rosny on page 44?
That's you.
Yeah, that's
Excellent.
yeah.
All right. You got it down. Now,
See this guy right
I'm gonna go ahead and
That guy right there. That guy right there. He's floating there in the clouds there.
Excellent. I'm gonna grab Jonathan before we do the equipment. I'm gonna do his.
Okay.
Okay, Jonathan, give me your stats. Okay, yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
You're muted, Ton.
God damn it, Jonathan. Muted. You're muted.
Strength 10. Can you
Plus-
hear me?
Plus 0. I hear you too loud. I hear Jonathan ASMR. You got a plus 0.
Dex 14.
Plus 1.
Constitution 8.
Minus 1.
Intelligence 8.
Minus 1.
Wisdom 9.
Plus 0.
Charisma 13.
Plus 0. All right. So after that, let's roll for your social class, Jonathan.
Wait, 13's plus 0?
No, it's plus 1. Sorry. Good catch. Any 13s you have are plus 1.
Alright, give me a sec to write them down.
Okay. Next thing, equipment. Uncle, as a survey, roll a 1d4 if you're there.
I was going to the bathroom, but okay.
Sorry, Jonathan's writing.
3.
I'm already done.
I rolled a 3.
You have 3 DN, which is the currency. Yeah.
3 DN. DN
Yeah.
is what I put. Okay.
DN, yes. All right, Jonathan, you just finished, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now we will be rolling the social class. Roll a 2d6.
I'm gonna hit the restroom.
All right.
7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
Holy sh! You're a knight, Jonathan. You're a knight. You are a Rhysirus. Let me go ahead and write that down. Go ahead and put this on your You're of a warrior or knightly class. You're right underneath noble. Excellent.
Alright, let me write down Rhysirus. Alright, what's next?
So, as a Rhysirus, within the PS government, many of the Rhysirus, they have manors and estates and whatnot, but others are mercenary knights that have not yet sworn allegiance to any lord and live as sellswords. They have a certain Rhysirus who are sworn to a lord count as officers of that lord and have certain traditional privileges. These privileges include authority in their lord's lands, benefiting from rules of hospitality in the lands and of other lords, as long as said lords are not enemies of your own lord. Sons of this class who are not cut out to be warriors will often become part of the clergy or other classes of professionals. So at this point in time, you could let's see. I mean, this vastly changes depending on what kind of class you choose. So let's move forward.
Alright.
All right. So I think we need to do your background now. Yep. Your background skill. Let's put that down. Your background skill will be you have a +1 to military, which means you have a basic knowledge of military practices of this period, including military camps, basic tactics, and typical command structures, etc.
Where does it say that?
That's what you gain. That is your background skill as a knight.
Alright. +1 to military.
Yeah, just put that in your skills or your lores. Put that in an area where you would put lores. Like +1 in military. Okay. When you're ready, we'll move forward.
I'm back, by the way.
Alright.
All
Just
right.
letting you do it.
Thank you. Roll a d10.
Roll the.
Yep.
Alright.
What class did he choose? Oh, yeah.
I haven't chosen the class yet.
We're not quite there yet. You're supposed to do the background first, I think. Give me a second.
What social class is he?
He's a knight. He's the highest.
What the fuck? Jonathan's
He's
a
a
knight.
fucking knight. He could choose. He basically could choose to be Griffith as a mercenary knight.
No, this sounds like another character of his.
Oh,
Another noble prick in one of your campaigns.
He just might be.
Yep. Continuation. Yeah, no. It says under the knight class that he they're either under a lord or a mercenary.
We got someone watching. This one, I'm pretty sure it's someone from our group because
That's cool.
I put a link. I told them that we're streaming now.
Oh, wow.
Whichever one of you cunts is watching, put a comment. I know who it is.
Oh yeah, say something.
Alright. I think I got the frickin' D10. So, how much?
A D10. 1d10. Do it.
1d10. 6.
All right. Let me go back there and see what there is to see. Fucking hell. Roll. Hold up. You said 6?
Yes.
Roll a d20.
Nine.
Oh, I love this. Jonathan, in your youth, you were sent to the tower. You have spent time imprisoned, whether in the king's dungeon or some local lord's prison. You were accused of some sort of crime, but it remains to be seen whether you have been proven innocent, escaped, or you were pardoned.
Never mind. He's not him. He's not that posh bastard. He's been to prison.
Yeah.
Boy.
You did serve at least a little bit of time. What remains to be determined is if the PC was later proven innocent, escaped, or sentenced and served time. Regardless, the PC spent time in horrific conditions in a medieval prison, which you gain now a +1 saving throw against disease.
Oh, look who it is! What's up, Ape Man?
Ooh, 8 man.
Ape Man 1. Where we go one, we go all, sir.
Where we go, one goal. I'm confused.
Don't worry about it, guys. You don't know him. No, Jonathan knows him. He played with him.
All right.
He played one game with us once. I can't really reveal him here because he's a public individual. I'll tell you later.
All right. No worries. All right, Jonathan, have you written that down?
Yes.
Okay. So, next thing, we are now going to select a class finally. So the first and obvious thing is the warrior. Do you have enough? How much strength do you have, Jonathan?
10.
Okay. So
Godspeed, Ape Man.
That's cool. So the classes are as follows, Jonathan. You could be a fighter, a holy man, a holy warrior, a Skrmotsky, which is a bard, a thief, a witch hunter, a woodsman, a Jotvinging,
He's able to get any of those. He rolled that fucking high.
No, I'm just saying all the classes. He can tell me which one he's interested in. Or you could be a shaman, a pagan priest, which is an optional thing to do.
What I rolled deal is 10 strength, 14 dex, 8 constitution, 8 intelligence, 9 wisdom, and 13 charisma.
Much better than me. I got 2 5s.
Oh my god.
You can play almost anything.
So,
which
that
one?
was bad luck to have like 2 8s to the die.
Oh, Jonathan, if I survive this game, I'm fine. I just gotta get through this one game where I have 1 hit point.
So, Jonathan, do any of those classes interest you right now?
I think I'm gonna go with the archer.
The archer?
Yeah.
Whoever the other person watching is, please post a comment if you're from our group.
Here, let me go ahead and get real close for this for you, Jonathan. Lords aren't archers. Go ahead. Next class, please. You are not eligible for archer. You're not a fucking peasant.
Seriously? You went for archer? You want to be a yeoman? I mean, dude, you're not an archer. Do you read any history?
You're not a peasant.
You're not a peasant. Only peasants are archers. So yeomen. Robin Hood was not a nobleman, dude. That's bullshit.
All right. You know what's funny? I didn't even mention the archer. That's one I accidentally skipped over. I didn't know it was there. I goofed there.
You're a knight.
I'm
Jonathan.
looking at the other classes.
I literally listed every single class.
You're
Jonathan.
a knight. Go for a knightly class. Okay, you goof.
You are a nobleman.
You're also a nobleman.
Yeah, you're a noble.
You want me to help you out? Yeah, I'll help you out.
Whether you're a mercenary or not.
Here's your character, Jonathan. Hold on.
It's not showing. Let me help you. This is your character, Jonathan, right here.
There's your character, Jonathan. He's right there.
Heck, you're short.
That's your character right there,
That's your
Jonathan.
character, Jonathan.
Here. Wait, hold on. Let me make the screen larger.
Oh, boy.
That's your character, Jonathan. That's what you're playing. Asshole.
Oh my god.
Fighter, then.
You're a what? You're
a holy man.
choosing
Fighter.
You're really choosing fighter.
Choosing fighter over holy man. Okay, that's cool.
Yes. Oh, that's cool.
He's got a
You
version
actually
to
get
paladin.
you get to keep all the stuff you get as a knight. That's cool.
It's a straight up knight then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You can
So
play a Viking too.
Yeah, you could play a Viking. That's a Jotvinging. That is the Rus, the Northern men, the descendants of the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
So were you interested? So it's warrior. You're done. Like you're not choosing anything else.
Fighter.
Fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Fighter. Okay, I just want to make sure we're not pressuring you to choose your choose the fighter. All right.
And he's like, well, I wanted to be an archer, but y'all keep on saying nay.
No. Fuck that.
Nah, I was going for an archer because technically it's just
You should have rolled
weapon.
lower. You should have rolled lower. You should have rolled an outcast. But
No, I was going for knives, but sure, I'll just straight up play a fighter.
Okay. Yeah, you're basically a knight. So
Can you
let's
hear
see.
me?
Say again?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. Just testing the thing. It's going to keep this connected.
Okay. So you are of a noble house, so you would likely get a noble name. Let me go double check here.
He is also ruler.
Mm,
No, in our luck.
no, he doesn't have the name of ruler. Jonathan hasn't gotten his name yet.
He just found out he's playing the Lord Wolfington of this campaign, and he's like, no!
Yes.
That I don't blame him. I mean, yeah, you'd be overpowerful, but you'd also have a whole bunch of
And you got to do all the RP, buddy.
Yeah.
all the talking, because you definitely don't want the scoundrel talking. And
Jonathan?
oh yeah, maybe the priest.
Yeah.
Maybe the priest. Okay,
No, not the priest.
go ahead and roll a D1. Yeah, roll a D100.
A D100.
What's his intelligence?
Give me a second. D100.
Always low.
Well, mine's like 12. My wisdom's like 11.
The number?
84.
Roll again.
Oh, Tyler.
Yeah.
I'm automatically an outcast class. 'Cause I'm not Skamrosny. So forget that I had a job, okay? Automatic.
Automatic. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, so does that
94.
his
Again,
mathematics
roll
and his literacy?
Yeah, because I'm a Skamrosny, I'm automatically a scoundrel. So I'm already automatic.
21.
So let me go change that.
All right. All right. So you're going to want to put this not too close to your name, somewhat separately. You are from the Nalets house, the House of Nalets. I'm going to write that down. You're from that house. You're probably from the more outer reaches of that family. Let's get your family is actually going to be very important in this regard. So we're definitely gonna have to roll it. Jonathan, roll a 2 1d6s and give me each result.
Give me a sec. That's... Okay, 2 1d6.
And give me each separate result.
2. First result is 10.
I said 1d6.
1d6. Oh,
2 separate rolls of 1d6.
sorry, I thought you said 2d6.
Nope.
4.
Okay. Do the next one.
1.
At least your mother's alive. Your dad's dead as shit, though. All right.
Of course.
Roll a d12.
D12. Just had that here. Son of
Excellent.
1.
All right. Oh, by the way, Uncle, you choosing, just so you know, you fixing that actually gets you more money because you're an outcast. You said 1? Did you say 1?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter what else it doesn't matter what else you roll at this point. You're only fucking child. So, it's just you and your mother, basically. So she's probably part of your party right now. Unless you've party, because you're a knight. You have a group of people. You can technically you could start off as a mercenary band or start bound to a lord. But yeah, you're out of the outer reaches of that family, so you're not you're kind of like cousins within that family and stuff like that. All right.
Right.
Now let's get your father's name because that's important. Roll a 1d100.
1d100.
Because I don't think you have a D30 on you, do you?
You can always
4.
find one on.
No,
Yeah,
but
4,
you
that
can
works.
roll. I have a D30 up here.
Actually, I mean, this works. It's within the range. Actually, at 1d100. Never mind. Yeah, this works. Your father was apparently dear to God. That is literally his name, dear to God. It is translated to Bogumil. So you are what the heck was your name? Did we roll your name?
I think
The family name.
Okay, well,
We haven't done the name yet.
let's roll your name then. Roll a d100.
I'm just doing everything out of order for you.
Yep.
All over the place.
his father was dear to God. God took him.
26.
Dark.
Wow, you have such a nice name. Your
Oh, God.
name means protector.
You should have gone
Wow.
holy
Oh,
man.
God.
Well, you can still change your mind.
Your
You should've
name
gone
is
holy man.
your name is Ludomir.
You should have gone holy fighter. Holy
Ludomir.
warrior.
No. Boy.
Check dear to God.
Ludomir.
Yeah.
You sound like a
Protector,
really
dear to
good guy,
God.
Jonathan.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sound like
no,
a really good guy, Jonathan. I think you might actually have to play a good guy. It's going to be
Yeah.
so difficult for you.
Oh my God. Oh, that's amazing.
Let's see you play against Tight, man. I got to play a scoundrel. I usually don't play scoundrels. So it's fun.
I have no idea how to play the good guy, is what I'm thinking.
Time to learn.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Back to the level
Did
0.
you roll their
rolling.
alliances or no?
You need to roll your alignment. Sorry, not roll. You need to choose your alignment. Chaos.
Go ahead,
Law.
Jonathan. I want to see your balls, man. Do it. Be a man.
What are you going to be? Chaos, law, or neutral?
Law.
No pressure.
Say again. We didn't quite hear you.
I already said law.
Law! Jonathan
Oh,
plays law.
oh my God.
The world is ending.
Mind you, Lexington was also lawful, but he was also a prick.
You can be a prick and be lawful.
Yes. All right.
But Lexington was so not lawful.
No, he was plausible deniability all the way.
Oh my goodness. All right. All right. So now you need to choose your age between 16 and 22. For you as a warrior, that's up to you, because yeah, you'd probably be on the. I would say you're probably on the middle of the spectrum, honestly. Your choice, though.
The age, you mean?
Age between 16 and 22. You could choose higher than that if you want, but you can't choose lower. If you choose higher than that, it means that you haven't really that you didn't catch on until later.
I gotta go with 19.
All right, 19.
I think it's in the middle.
Yeah, go ahead, write that down. Yeah. Also, take account of your appearance. You need to have that appearance, written down or in your mind.
What do you mean?
The appearance of your character. What will he look like? Mind you, most native Poland's are. The southern Polish are somewhat darker skinned, and the northern Polish are lighter skinned. They have pretty much all natural hair colors and all natural eye colors present in the population. Though
appearance.
the most
Jon's
common is
appearance right
red color.
His only
Okay.
appearance right here.
All right, noted.
God,
You
right
accept the statement of the case. You accept the court's appeal here.
Pretty much.
Okay. So let's say you got black hair, Jonathan. You got nice, good old black hair.
All right.
Black hair and I guess black eyes or green eyes. I don't know, man. That's up to you.
Do I write that down? Or...
Write that down. Your appearance. You got to keep that in your little noggin. Whether you or not you have a beard, that's up to you too.
I have a beard.
Okay, you have a beard. All right. Let's see. We've gotten your family down. We've gotten all this stuff. Now we're going to. All of us are on the same page here with starting equipment. So, Uncle, could you roll a 5d6?
Are you sure it's 5d6?
It is 5d6.
All right.
Exactly. No, you're a rogue. You're an outcast.
4, 6. Hold on. 6 plus 5 is 11. 2 more. 4, 15. Well, another 4, 19. I rolled 19.
That's 5. That's 19 DN for your currency.
I'm rich.
Can you mute Jess? Jessica,
What?
could you mute? We hear whatever is going
Hear
on. over
chicken
there.
sounds.
Yeah.
What else?
Let's see. I believe Jess is at this point as well. Jessica, you there?
What? Yep.
Do you have your money? Did we do your money? Your Grodnet cash?
No. Do I
Okay.
have money?
Yeah. What class of Grodnet were you? Were you poor or rich?
Poor.
Okay, so you have roll a 2d4.
Give me 1 second. You said 2d4.
Yep. Also note for everybody, all characters begin with a dagger.
3.
All right, so that's how much you have. Put that in your currency, which would be on the right side of your page. You would put a 3DN.
When you can, let us know the damage of a dagger. It's 1d4, right?
I believe it's a 1d4, yeah. But go ahead and put 1d4 for now, because I don't think that would be changing.
Okay.
Okay, and Jonathan, I believe we've gotten you to this point, haven't we, right?
The equipment?
Yes.
I'm at the page for equipment.
I believe that's where we are at. So you, as a knight, get a different amount. Roll a 2d6 right now. Jonathan, roll a 2d6.
4.
4. Okay, where's my calculator? Hold up.
The rich man needs to have money.
Yep. You rolled a 4, you said?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I don't need to do big math for that. Yeah. You got 40. You got 40 DN.
I almost have as much as you, Jonathan. That's how. How shitty you rolled.
Yeah, that's pretty. You rolled a 2. You rolled a 2d6, right, Jonathan?
Yeah.
You really goofed. I mean, that makes sense. Your father's dead. Sorry, man. It does make sense. Okay, so go ahead, write that down, Jonathan. 40 DN.
Yep.
Bear in mind, in old Polish culture,
I already put the 40D in.
okay. Bear in mind, in old Polish culture, actual coinage is not very common. It's more common to trade in goods and services. Very rich people are the type of people that actually have coins.
All right.
It's not very common. All right, continuing forward. All right, so Uncle and Jessica, you both have a spear and padded armor.
What in padded armor?
A spear.
Spear.
What's the damage for a spear?
Let me go double check. I believe it's a 1d6.
And give me the armor class for padded armor, please, when you can.
Will do. We're gonna do you last, Jonathan, because naturally you got the big fat boy stats.
Oh yeah. He's probably getting a horse too.
Oh, absolutely.
Jonathan gets to play the King Arthur campaign.
He gets to play the guy he's always wanted to play.
He gets to play Lancelot. It'd be great.
Pretty much.
Oh, boy.
Lancelot took Arthur's wife.
Yep, Jonathan. Remember that.
He did. You heard it speak.
Lancelot pretty much. brought down Camelot, man.
He did not misspeak.
All of it was his fault. So,
Yeah.
I don't mean to be mean. He's playing lawful, so wouldn't that be against the?
Lancelot was the most lawful of all the knights. He's still fucking.
And again, I played Lexington. He was also lawful.
Hey, you don't know Lexington. He was a piece of shit. He was
Oh, yes.
Oh, this is nice and simple. Okay, so for a dagger, everybody, this is for all of you, because everybody should have a dagger in their inventory.
All
That's,
right.
that's 1d4 damage,
Okay.
and you get a +2 to initiative when you're using this dagger. Only when using the dagger.
Gotcha. You said +2?
Yes, +2.
Yeah, spear.
The spear is a 1d6, and you can attack from the second row.
Yeah, we know that. It's the same as Lion and Dragon.
All right?
Armor. I need the armor class for padded armor.
Padded armor. So for padded armor, what you all get, everyone gets, well, not for you, Jonathan, sorry. Padded
Yes.
armor is 12. If you're wearing padded armor, it is a 12 with -1 dex skills.
So that would be -2 because I already have a -1 to dexterity.
Basically, when you're wearing it, don't expect to be climbing a mountain safely.
My armor class actually drops to 2 because I have a -2 to my dex. So my armor class is a 10, even with the padded armor on.
Oh man, it's like playing one of those very punchable characters that like always pisses someone off and catches a.
No, he's
Someone
gimped.
pissed.
He has to, at least for a few levels, he's gimped. He can't fight. Stay behind the knight. At least for a few levels, he can't fight.
He seems
Easy to
more.
hit, really easy to hit. He's the exact opposite of Rolf. Really easy to hit. He actually does damage because he has a +1 to the damage because of strength. Which
Yeah,
Rolf doesn't have. So, but he can't take a hit. He has 1 hit point.
yeah.
Rolf can take a hit. He can take quite a few hits.
Wait a second. Hold up. How much money do you have, Uncle?
I have 19.
Okay. So you can choose to start. You actually do not start with that armor. You start with padded splint. So go ahead and remove padded armor
Okay.
and replace it with padded splint. So you just put it'd be 13 instead of 12.
Oh, so I actually have a decent armor class now. 11.
You have 11. Yeah, you have somewhat higher. Yep. Okay.
Can I buy other armor, or will be no?
Let me take a look at. Like, I'm fairly certain it's way out of everyone's fucking price range with how expensive everything is. Actually, you would do that in game. I'd rather not do that right now.
Okay.
Let's see.
He is. I don't think he needs big armor, but he is. The guy isn't.
Oh yeah.
He can't take a hit. He might want to wear some chainmail.
Well, he's he's just an accountant. He's just an accountant.
No, Tyler. He was an accountant before he became an outcast. Remember that.
Yeah.
I'm an outcast now.
Uh-huh.
That's up for you to make up that story, but I probably killed someone and got away.
All right, let's see.
I'm an outcast. I was once an accountant. I can do your numbers, Jonathan.
Now, Jonathan,
You can trust me with them.
actually, one more thing for both you, Uncle, and Jessica. You can choose to start with a staff or a club. Since you're not knights, these are things that
How much damage does a staff do?
staff is 1d6, and that is second row.
Same as a spear.
Yep.
I'll keep the spear.
All right.
I'll take the staff. I'll get rid of the
I'm going to
spear.
use my spear as
Bear in mind, with the medieval culture, you won't be able to, within grods, which are basically cities, you won't be able to openly carry weapons.
never mind the staff.
Yep. All right. So, moving forward, I think we've covered you two. Now we got Jonathan here.
All right.
Jonathan?
Yeah, I switched out the spear for the staff.
Okay.
Oh, you
No,
switch them out?
that's
You can
you
have
don't-
both, right?
no. You have both. You don't switch them out. Add your spear right back, Jess. You have that.
All right. Okay.
All right. So, let's see. Uncle, what was your how much did you get paid again? How much did you get?
19.
19? Okay. Then you're done. So now, Jonathan, it is your turn. As
I get my musical instrument when I hit level 1, right? So.
yes, you get your music instrument when you hit level 1. Jonathan, it's your turn. As a knight class, since you are a fighter, you will begin with a chain halberd, a shield, a sword of basic quality, and a riding horse.
Is a small shield or a large shield?
You start with a sword and shield of basic quality. So it'd be a normal size shield. Likely small.
Yeah, but there's two sizes, small and large.
Let's see. It says of basic quality, so I do not think it's going to be large, Jonathan.
Okay. I'm trying to confirm.
But then again, you are a knight, so let me take a look here. There is a negative for the dexterity of a larger shield if you wish to choose that. You are a knight, so I'll give you that discretion there, Jonathan. You want a small or large shield?
I'll take the large.
All right, so that's a +1 for melee against melee attacks, and this is because you're trained. And that +1 AC, +1 AC for melee attacks, and a +2 against ranged attacks. You got that?
+1 AC for melee.
Yes. Your melee against ranged is slightly higher. Just remember when you have archers shooting at you, your AC is higher. All right. So for the armor,
Wait, what? Like AC +1 for melee and anything else?
yeah, you also get the -2 for dex skills while you're wielding it. So you're not going to be doing somersaults.
It's right there. It's right there. It's right there.
And Jonathan, you have the best armor in the game. You know what that armor is, Jonathan? Chain halberd. That is 16 AC because you're trained.
Okay.
You get a -1 to initiative and a -2 to your dex skills with that. So if you're holding both the shield and you're wearing the armor, that's a -4 in total. So if you're trying to dodge a catapult or something insane like a rolling rock or, a shitting boar, you're gonna get caught in
It's
that.
a +1 or what? For
It's a minus
-1
initiative.
to
Your initiative is always going to be -1. So note that. Do you have any dexterity bonus? Jonathan?
Yes, it's a +1 modifier.
Okay, so put somewhere on your paper initiative +0. Because right now you have nothing. It cancels it out while you're wearing the armor. Okay. Let's see. I think we're just about done with all this stuff. Okay. And Jonathan, if you so desire, you can sell off. Oh, wait, you also have a sword. Sorry, let me do that first. Jonathan, you have a sword that is a 1d8, okay?
A sword that's a 1d8.
Yes,
Alright,
it's a
give me a
1d8.
sec.
Oh, I forgot to mention for everyone else, the difference the main difference between the spear and the quarterstaff is that there's a second row, and then the club actually has a +1 to initiative. So that's something to note.
Wait, the staff gives you a +1,
No,
or the club?
the club.
It doesn't matter. I don't want to talk.
Okay. Jonathan, are you caught up?
Sword 1d8.
Sword
All right.
1d8.
Anything else?
Remember that your strength bonus is added to all melee damage, but not ranged damage.
I have 0 in the strength bonus, so don't have to worry about that yet.
Okay. Also, something to note for all other players: staffs cannot be used in conjunction with shields. A spear can be used in conjunction with a small shield.
Wait, can I ask something? Do I have a riding horse?
Yes, you do have a riding horse. I did mention that, yes.
Okay, just confirm.
Technically, you can use a staff with a spear. You have to conk people on the head, and it won't do that much damage.
Well, unfortunately, in this game, it does not allow that.
In real life, you can hit someone with a staff while you're holding. You're just not gonna do much damage because you gotta conk them and show them to it. It doesn't really do the amount of damage. You have to get rid of the shield.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let me find the stats for your riding horse, cousin, and then I believe after that we are set to go.
Oh, appearance-wise, Tyler, I'm wearing a patchwork cape.
Okay.
Different color. Each patch.
All right.
Look like a bard.
Was there any other questions anyone else had?
I'm writing stuff down at the moment. Riding horse. Okay, well, what was the stats of the riding horse?
Okay, so I remembered it correctly. I'll tell you in a second. So the DN represent the DN for your money represents denarii. It is based off the Roman term. I thought I was remembering it wrong, but that is correct. It is. They still use the original Roman term for denarii. That's like their silver, I suppose. Yeah, the small. Yeah, it's a silver. The main
denarii and dinero, it's the same all over Europe. It's in the Latin countries. So Poland at the time had Latin in it. So because of the Catholics and Romans that take it over.
This is we are starting the campaign 1025, which is when it's advised to start, which is King Boleslaw is becoming. Well, Boleslaw the Brave is becoming, or I think it's Bold, is becoming king. So back to currency, as I was saying. So there's two units of currency. There's the Guzwa, the Girzwina, and the denarii. So Jonathan, I believe you actually have a fucking riding horse, which is more. I think it's more expensive than everything else you own right now. Yes, you have a riding horse. So, Jonathan, you have a riding horse, which is worth more than literally everyone else in the group. Actually, no, that doesn't. Yeah, so you have a riding horse. The riding horse is worth 3 grozna. Grizna. I'll try to work with that. Grizna. So that's what you have right now. That's your riding horse. Statistics on it is not evident right now, but you have that riding horse. Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, and what was my character's name again?
Luckily, I wrote it down. You should have written it down. You're Ludimir, son of Bogomil. It's in the chat right here. It's up there.
Okay.
See, Jess wrote it down again just to make you feel better.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me when you have that done, Jonathan. You have that, Jonathan?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So we'll start off by explaining where you all are right now. Right now.
Oh, hold on, Ty. Give me a second.
Okay.
Actually, you can start with the other players unless you got to get to me now.
I'm just stating where everyone generally is right now, so you know.
Never mind. I'm good. Bye.
Okay. So, huh?
Sorry, I had a phone call.
Okay.
What?
Okay, so Władysław, you have, for whatever reason, you have left your hometown and you've come here.
Where?
You made it, the village of Fallon. It is central Poland, and you've made a terrible decision coming here. Poland is not a plague-ridden town, but it's suffering a terrible famine.
Bolin is the name of the town.
Fallon with
Fallon.
Fallon with the O.
Fallon. That's what I said. Fallon.
Yep.
Fallon. Okay.
So you've come here, and this place is. You've come to this place that is famine-ridden, and it's many animals are dying. It's an isolationist village that didn't really welcome you, and it's preventing. And because of their isolationist nature, they prevented trade, and this year's crops have gone bad, and many animals are dying. So the entire place is going to shit, basically. A procession is coming into this town that includes you, Ludimir.
All right.
This procession is something that Władysław will also be seeing because it's going to be the first thing that's happened in a while that isn't depressing. Ludimir, you have come here along with a representative of the crown known as a representative, a royal official sent from the Beaver Master. Miroslav, son of Trojan, has come with you here to convert what remnants of this town there is to Christianity, which they believe that there's a famine here because of that, and B, to solve the famine, which is assumed to be the cause of, because they're isolationists, they're assuming it's because they're all pagan. They're assuming it's something to do with their old traditions. Along with this party, there is also another. Jessica, your name was? Dajimira?
Bringer of peace, or whatever, maker of peace, or whatever.
Dahmira is a priest along with this procession. She's a priest that is also under the priest Swetabor. So this procession has come into town, and it's a number of it's not that many people. It's a few man-at-arms. It's a few priests. It's not a great and huge group. Ludimir, you're one of the most important individuals within this group. It's very much not a big thing that's happening here. Since your father has died and you are very distant from your current family, this is anything that gets you closer to the crown is good. So, the procession walks into this town, and mind you, the town is right now it's about midday, but despite that, it's very gray outside. It's dark, it's gloomy. The villagers, they don't particularly like seeing people here. They don't like anybody. They have somewhat tolerated you, Władysław, mainly because they believe that you also are a pagan. But it's clear that they don't want any of you here. The procession stops at a inn that's, a little spot that they have that isn't regularly used near the middle of the town. There's an old man near the end of the town, and he's coming out and he's watching all this. Is there anything you guys do as the caravan right now is kind of settling down?
Nope, just watching.
All right.
I check around to see the look of the people's faces. So what can I see?
Roll urban lore.
Urban lore. What do I roll for urban lore?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Unless you have a urban lore bonus.
I rolled a 17.
You can taste the hostility in the air. You can see that behind the distrustful initial entrance of you entering the town with your number of men-at-arms, you can see that behind closed doors, you can see through the windows and certain spots where people think they're not being seen. You can see their very, very spiteful gazes, very hateful, looking at you, judgmentally. Like there is no love in their eyes seeing you enter this town.
And the person who's supposed to represent the caravan, where is he at the moment?
You see the strong man. He's currently he's a muscular guy with a bright red short beard, well trimmed, and short hair. He's currently right next to the priest, and they're both having a conversation as they're getting off the horses. It looks like they're preparing residency, preparing to set up within the village. You see that the priests within the group are the only ones that look particularly uncomfortable.
Okay, how big is this place exactly?
It's maybe 80 people. Maybe.
And our caravan is like
Maybe 20, 30. Maybe
20, 30.
Yeah. Mind you, the people, they're not healthy right now. It looks like a lot of them are starving. Like it doesn't look like there's not a lot of movement. It's not flush with life.
Where's the scoundrel?
That's up to him, where he's decided to place himself.
Nowhere he can see me.
Okay, what's Jess playing again?
She is playing.
Tyler, I'm like on a rock, sitting there, cross-legged, wearing a patchwork coat. I put it over myself. I'm just looking around. I see the nobleman, and I really don't want to fucking associate. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. Not associate. Yep. I would like to actively hide from him, though.
Sounds good. If you'd like to make a stealth check, I mean, it doesn't look like he's trying to find you. But if you want to make sure that doesn't happen, you can make a stealth check.
No, because making the stealth check guarantees I'm going to fail because I got a -2 to dex. So say that if he's actually actively looking for the scoundrel,
no, I'm not.
Then I'll
I'm just looking.
Okay. All right.
So what's Jess playing as again?
So Jess is currently one of the priests under Sweatabor. You can see her. She's one of the female priests that are among the many priests. She's probably one of only 2 female priests there, and there's maybe like 6 priests. Jess, if you could describe your character for us.
I'd say she's about average height, average build, red hair, blue eyes, and the freckles. Nothing really stunning or spectacular, just plain average looking.
All right.
Nothing that makes you go, wow.
Except the fact that she's a female priest. That's what makes you go, wow. So her, I'm actually interested in. So I find a little perch, like a rock or something, and again, I'm sitting there cross-legged watching the proceedings.
All right.
Okay, I go to the Jess. Again, what was her name?
You don't know her name. You have no idea what her name is, dude.
Okay.
You wouldn't know her name unless you were a person that actively asked every fucking person their name.
No, I wouldn't.
So you're gonna have to go ahead and ask. You're having a conversation here.
Young miss, may I have your name?
My name is. Okay, my name is. I'm gonna mispronounce it.
You lost her.
One moment.
Dejmira.
Dejmira.
And yours?
Vladimir.
Vladimir.
Your name is Ludimir.
Ludimir.
Vladimir. I was like, really? I know that one.
Ever going to be able to say his fucking name.
Pretty much.
I think the J might be silent. Dahmira or whatever. Anyhow, go ahead and continue.
In any case, how are the rest of the priests doing?
Do I know how the rest of the priests are doing? Are they doing okay?
You have been with the priests the entire time. Most of them are, while you know that there's a few priests that are viciously devout, you know for a fact that these ones are not suicidal devout. And they think that this is suicide and this is stupid. That we got brought out here with a minor lord and we're fucked. That's pretty much what you gathered from the priest. But mind you, they say this in hushed whispers. They don't really tell you this. And it's a small group of them. So maybe 2 of them really believe in it. And the rest of them don't. So they think that this is a bad situation. They think that despite this, that we need a better group for this. This isn't good.
Okay. So do I know that they're losing the faith or no?
This isn't losing the faith. They just think that this isn't, at least from what you're aware of, they don't think that this is safe. This isn't a matter of faith. It's a matter of survival for them. They're still going to do it, but that's how they feel about it. They don't feel it's safe.
They're feeling like the Israelites when God told them to take back over Israel, and they had to go, and they said no. So basically, that was their punishment: was they had to go wander the.
Are you saying that to Ludimir, or are you telling us
She's still
that?
talking to me.
When I see these two talking to each other, I get off the rock and I very slowly move over to them, just so I can get within hearing. I want to hear this conversation.
All right, so go ahead, continue, Damira.
My brothers are like the Israelites under Moses. They know what God has told them. But, to be honest, they do have some fear for themselves.
Duly noted. Have you been told where you're lodging?
Do I know that?
You have no idea. At this point in time, you can.
The Lord will
You're vaguely aware that the lodging is being set up currently by the head priest right now.
The Lord will
Skidmore.
provide.
Yeah, you see the head priest. He then turns around. He seems to have finished his conversation with the other head official. He comes back and he says, "My dear girls, my dear men, we have established lodging for us here.
See, the Lord has provided.
The Lord always provides. Don't worry about that. My good Sir Knight, was there anything else you needed?"
Władysław is looking around. He's making a concerted effort to show that he's looking around.
Okay.
I mean, as exaggerated. He's making sure that everyone involved in this sees this guy looking around as he walks right up to and bumps into the nobleman's horse. And, I beg your pardon. I did not mean to touch your lordliness's mare. It's a nice mare. And look under, good penis too. Very good. Nice and large.
Where you're from?
Oh, it's a wonderful thing. One of the townspeople have come straight to us to talk. Be kind, Ludimir, be kind.
So
What
this
is your
Lord
name?
provided you with something?
The Lord has provided us with many bounties.
Did he now? Where is he? I'd love to see him.
No, I mean the Lord above, God, has provided.
Odin.
No. Not the pagan gods of the north.
Ooh.
God, the one.
Oh. Hold on. The dog wants me to go. Abby. Hold on. Sorry. She just attacked Dante too. So, very good. Very good. I must hear more about this god.
Of course. I have one of my pupils that will happily tell you everything there is to know about God.
As long as your pupil is as charming as this young lady right here. I turn to Tajmira.
Oh.
He bows in front of Dajmir and makes an exaggerated bow. He's got his coat has like a zillion colors. It's like a bunch of just patches put together. He's got this very long mustache, an incredibly long mustache. Okay, that goes on, and he gives you this charming bow. He does have a high charisma. So. It is nice to meet you.
Oh, it's so nice. So nice that the villagers are. There's some villagers here that are accommodating.
He said, oh, I didn't mean you, but yes, you were nice too. I was talking to the lady, to my
This old priest, he does have a bit of he has a short beard that haven't quite caught up to all the modern Christian customs. So he has a short white, somewhat gray beard, and he's definitely old. He's up in his years. So
anyhow, my name is Wladimir. Vladislav. I'm sorry.
Oh, of course. Well, one of my priests will happily attend you. I'm sure you would be much more interested in hearing what my finest pupil has to say. And he doesn't point to Jess. He points to one of the guys. He is very soon to become take my place. He's a good man. He's a good man.
Of course.
Now, come with us into your fine inn. Let's go in here. Let's go into this fine building here. Come.
Of course, let us go. Are you coming with us, Mr. Knightliness?
No, I'll be out here for a sec.
You're a great knight, aren't you? Why would you want to stay out here while us common peasants go inside? Come with us.
Ensure everyone's safety.
Come with us. I can tell you a story. Leave your great penis mare, your the third leg on that mare behind, and let's go. Oh, on that stallion. I'm sorry, behind, and let's go.
You
can stable it over there. Stable your tripod over there.
Władysław, you see that the other official, who was also right next to his own horse and tending to it, he hears what you says and he actually laughs. He laughs at what you say.
A man of taste, and culture, of course. This guy is obviously a scumbag. So
the thing is, he's
been an educated scumbag. So
the thing is, you're rolling a lot of shit.
Yeah, but
oh god,
come, my friends. Let's just go inside. Our friend over here, the priest, can regale us with tales of his god, and the Lord over here. The knight can be a good man and pay for the drinks. Come on, let's go inside.
Ludimir, you see that the man who laughed was the head of the party, the head of the caravan, Miroslav. He has a wry, devilish smile on his face. He's like, "Go on ahead, go enjoy the delights. Make sure they don't do anything stupid. We'll go check the village, unless you want to join us with that. But
come, Vladimir, let's go.
I'll go then.
Remember, we are their betters. You have to guide them."
Yes.
Come, let's dirty that shiny armor of yours.
All right. So,
Jonathan has no idea how to play a nobleman.
all right. So you go ahead and you enter the town. And you enter the building.
His priestliness. What I've noted about this town is that it is quite welcoming. The people here are kind and generous, obviously. We should not take advantage of them.
Your words are kind. They are. But I sense that they are not quite as generous as you are. You must be from a very good family here, my
Of course. Of course. Foolish me. Your instincts as a man of God must be greater than mine.
Don't worry. The things you gain in age through divine wisdom.
Of course. And you, Dajmira, what has the Lord taught you?
He has taught me that I am blessed with every breath I take in.
Of course. You are blessed with much ancestry. I mean, much from the gods. How about you?
God.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just used to God's plural.
Don't worry.
He's
Yaron
backwater
will tell
town,
you.
of course.
Yaron will fix all for you. Yaron.
Yes, you guys are weird. The scum. We're just gonna call them scum. Scum. That's what I'm gonna call them. Scum in my class. They're not religious. They're just fine pagans or God or God. They have no religion. They don't give a flying for that shit. But that doesn't mean they're gonna make fun of it. He definitely is. So
don't you worry. Yaron will tell you all there is to know of God.
And you,
all the
Ludomir.
benefits. So Yaron, the guy Yaron starts walking up to you and tries to this normal looking, plain, kind of ugly-ish guy with a clean shaven face, and he has the traditional monk thing up here.
Ah, yes, good looking man.
And he's right now trying to regale you of the tales of God, like trying to completely pull you from everything.
I have decided to become a storyteller. I'm not quite there yet, but I can see you already have the skills, so I'm going to be listening to you. Show me the gift of the gab.
Oh, I thank you very much. We should begin with Genesis and the beginning, where it all started. He begins to start telling you the tales, tells you what pretty much the entirety of Genesis. He's going to start telling you that.
Vladislav goes, he's like, excellent. Very good, continue. That was not a yawn, of course. Interest. But let us go inside and have a drink. The Lord will not deny us our wine.
He doesn't notice the yawn at all, and he only reacts when you tell him that we should probably have a drink. And the man then says, well, a drink is okay. It should only be taken for communion. We wouldn't want to drink excessively.
My friends, you are in a place where people drink excessively. They must drink excessively because of the cold winters here. So, it is all right if you don't drink excessively, but I absolutely will. Let's go inside. Come on.
No,
you too, Ludomir. You should be also drinking. You're a noble.
I don't want to offend your culture, so of course, I will attempt to partake in your drinking.
Very good.
Yes. Let's enter the building and partake.
You are already inside the building. The old man has already removed himself from your conversations and is talking to the owner of the building.
Ty, what is the nomenclature, the title for a knight? What do we call him here, sir?
I believe it would be sir, so we'll stick with sir for now. But
Sir Ludomir, come inside. Let us enjoy ourselves.
I'm already coming in.
Please do depart from your tripod of a horse. Let's go.
I believe I already have.
Excellent.
So you are all
Don't look so upset that you've left him behind.
Yes, I'm pretty sure you're going to tell me fascinating things, especially
not me. No, not me. This young man here with us.
Oh, he will say many interesting things, but I'm more interested about you, who looks non-starved and out of town, not like the rest of these people.
I'm not from here. I came here just like you.
Yeah.
I am a traveler. I've come to
the priest.
sow my royal oats.
The priest, he keeps walking and he smiles and he's like, "Wait, but did you say you're not from here?" He caught that. He heard what you were saying, despite his little
Not too close. I'm not too far either. I'm from just over the hill, and beyond the sea, and past the river. Somewhere out there.
You see the man, his expression becomes quite dour, but he continues to go with you.
Beyond the mountains.
Like you can see his face pretty much just drop once he realized that you're not from the town itself. All right.
Of course, my clothes are not as shiny as Ludomir's here, but they are worn from travel.
Of course, yes, yeah. So you enter the building. I imagine, Jessica, you're also entering the building.
Yeah.
So within the
We will not
building,
have the interior of this building without this enchanting woman with us. I make sure she goes in.
so you enter the building, and you see that
I am
the
here.
priest-
Wait, I am here to ruin her priestess. By the way.
So you see the
So we're all in the building, yes?
you are all inside the building, and you see that it's pretty well and empty, other than the head priest. The rest of the group of priests and the caravan followers, who pretty much have been with you and helping you with stuff. So the man at arms, including your people, Jonathan, are outside. I'll have you tell me right now. Would you have taken your mother with you as a party member, or would you have left her with someone else within your family?
Someone else within the family.
Okay. Now let's see. So you're inside the building. It's rather empty. There's only a few people. It doesn't look like there's any merchants. It's only townspeople. Like it's dead. It's dead as shit. What do you do?
I asked the head priest, so how...
You interrupt him while he's talking to the innkeep?
I tried to talk to him if he allows me to talk to him.
Oh, my son. Well, what is it you need?
Sure, you're a knight. You could absolutely interrupt. Go for it.
All right.
Oh, my young lord. How may I help you, sir?
So yes, how is this going to proceed with the converting of the people in the town?
Well, first we'll set ourselves up. We will take this spot. We'll hold communion here. We'll probably leave one of the priests here, but with the famine that is happening in this village, we need to convert it as soon as possible. Their aversion to the one true God has caused all of this. There's no doubt. So one by one, house by house, we will convert every one of them. And if that doesn't work, we must show them God through divine intervention. We will destroy whatever demons and whatever monsters lay about. That's why you're here. Is there anything else you needed, sir?
That's all I need to confirm.
Of course. Have no fear. You young warriors, always ready for.
Make sure to ask her what they have in this inn.
What are you asking for in particular?
Any food, anything to keep the priests, comfortable.
So you offer. So you ask the innkeeper then, and then
No, I'm asking the head priest to ask the innkeeper that question.
You speak the same language. So
I know.
Just so you're aware. The priest is like, oh, of course. A room will be set up for you, a private room. You'll have your own private room, of course. No worries.
Tyler, I'm looking around. Are there any of the locals inside this place?
You don't even need to make a roll. There is no one there. There is no one. It's completely dead.
Look, I'm just gonna do my priestly thing and just be praying. That way I can kind of...
Okay. So if you're gonna go off to pray by yourself, one of the sisters will the one sister that is also there with you will probably follow you.
Okay.
You see that sister, the other priest, she isn't very fond of you, but because you two are of the same gender and she isn't particularly fond of anyone else, she likes you more. She just likes you somewhat more than the rest.
She dislikes me more than everyone else, or she dislikes me a little less than everybody else?
That's exactly it. Dislikes you less than everybody else. Her name is Brunetto.
Brunetto. Okay. All right,
I walk up to the barkeep.
The barkeep is in a conversation with the priest, which Jonathan has just ended. Ludimir has just ended.
So the conversation's over?
No, Ludimir, I believe, has stopped the conversation. They're kind of in the middle of a conversation if you want to go in there.
I'm eavesdropping.
Okay. You want to roll for stealth?
Nope. He's not being stealthy.
Okay.
Walking over and sitting down next to him and gawking.
Okay. Well, that's not very... it's pretty plainly obvious for you, Ludimir, if you look around, if you're looking around at all.
Okay. Hey, it's our traveler friend. I've been meaning to speak to you.
So you're going to speak mean to me. Excellent.
No, just a small conversation. Mind we speak over there so they can have their conversation.
Oh, you're too kind for me. Too kind. No worries. No worries.
I do mind, but since you are a knight and you have a big sword and a big cock on that horse, I think I'll agree with you.
I'll hand you a drink on me.
That you already promised to do. Let us go.
3 other drinks then.
Well, one will suffice.
You notice that the innkeeper...
I lead them to like one of the tables at the corner of the inn.
All right, mind you, it isn't a very big place, but you know,
Nah, just a corner.
just so you know, it's not all that big, but if you're quiet, your conversation will be heard.
Vladislav is never quiet. Fair Ludomir, how can I help you?
Just so you know, the innkeeper, he smacks the wall, and a waitress does come out to serve you. She looks fucking haggard, like she's drained.
Young lady, what is your name?
My name is Bonetla.
What troubles you, young lady? You look like you haven't slept in a few days. Young knight here asked me to ask you, as he is concerned, being a knight.
I am very concerned. What is your plight, Brenetta?
She looks at you with kind of those tired, glazed eyes that you've grown accustomed to, Władysław. When someone is kind of used to you, she looks at you with kind of irritated. She's like, "It's like you already know why I am troubled. It is not some special thing. It is the failure of the crops. Now we have to serve you people as if we had a surplus of food."
The failure of the what?
The crops.
You've been here, Vladislav. Did you not notice? The crops are dead.
Well, I know of this, but I thought you meant the cross. The failure of the cross to provide you with food.
No, crops.
See, the cross is here. See, this man right here brought the cross. And so did the other man over there. And that young lady. The cross.
What do you mean?
He's talking about the priests.
Oh, God's above.
That's what we were discussing.
You are talking of... My good sir and Vladislav, how may I help you?
You may serve us a drink, young lady. Is that all that troubles you, the failure of the crops? Nothing else?
Nothing I wish to share. I thank you.
Nothing you wish to share? Not even to me? Sweet young lady. I have a high charisma. I can roll it.
Okay, go ahead. Let me... What's your bonus? Sorry, just tell me what your bonus is.
I don't think I have a bonus, but there's a charisma. It's higher than everything else. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. I have a 0 bonus. I have 11 charisma.
You don't even get a plus for being a bard or whatever?
No, I'm not a bard yet. At level 1, I'll charm the skin off of her. But I'm level 0 right now.
Well, no, because I started off with like a +1 in theology, +1 in law.
No, yeah, my +1s are to fucking money. accounting. They're not gonna help with this.
Hey. The money brings in the chicks sometimes.
Wait a second, Tyler.
What's
I have
your
a bonus to farming.
Oh.
See?
So what has happened to your crops, young lady? What exactly has happened?
Actually, you remember you went to Outcast. You don't have that anymore. As an Outcast, I don't think you would have that.
What else did I lose when I went to Outcast?
Let's just reconfirm.
You neglected to inform me of.
Oh, here we go. You get cool shit instead. So you get to choose either +1 to wilderness lore or urban lore. So urban lore.
I'll take urban lore. That should confuse a lot.
I got +1 to
Bear in
urban
mind
lore.
that Poland is mostly wilderness. So
Wait, did I lose all the other skills? Farming, mathematics, and accounting? Or no?
no, just farming.
Okay. I took over urban lore +1 type.
Okay. So
And I can use that in this situation too. Well, it's up to you though.
actually, that's unnecessary. What's your? Did you have any charisma bonus, by the way?
Nope.
Okay.
Can I help him in his charisma bonus? I have a +1 in charisma.
He's the one talking, unfortunately.
All right.
So she gives you a very.
See, the thing is, Tyler, Jonathan, I'm playing a character that's charismatic.
Right.
You're supposed to play a character that's charismatic, but you're not charismatic. So go on,
Yeah.
Tyler.
So the so the lady looks at you, and you kind of, as an outcast, you've kind of seen this look in people's eyes, and whether you're fond of it or not, that's up to whether you're a monster or not. But it's the eyes of someone that's lost someone. She's like, "My son is dead. There is no fixing it."
I'm sorry, young lady. It is a terrible thing to lose one's child. I have myself have lost 3 siblings. Not children, but siblings.
Yes.
And I kick the fucking knight under the table. I know Ludomir here, being a knight.
I have lost a father and many friends in skirmishes.
I'm sure he can. There's something he can do. And I kick him again.
By all means, anything that I can ease the burden of loss.
Perhaps you know a shaman that knows how to bring the dead back. That'd be nice. But until then,
The Christians here, they have the God that brought his own son back from the dead.
I don't believe hearing from my brothers who have gone out there anything good about Christians and their magic. I don't remember hearing any magic.
Yes, they even coined a word for it, resurrection. It's amazing.
There's a resurrection.
Yes, it means bringing
Yeah.
back from the dead. Right, Ludomir? Didn't your savior come back from the dead?
Yes. He brought many others back from the dead.
Many others. I've only brought one, asshole. Jonathan,
Well,
only brought one, man.
I know, but
Right.
he's saying that.
fuck.
well, that is interesting. But I have
I
not
have an idea. Perhaps we can find that young lady and she can comfort you. Tajmira.
Well, if you insist, I will talk to your dad, Mira.
And you shall comfort me with more of those drinks. Bring more.
Very well. So she goes and she fetches drinks. They're right now they're of middling quality. They're not very good. They're for you, Ludomir. They're okay. It's shit that you get used to when traveling.
Vladislav is like, this is amazing drink. Wonderful food.
Yeah, it's pretty well an average.
Probably the best you've ever had, huh, Ludomir?
It is enjoyable, yes.
Lawful people are not supposed to lie, Ludomir.
They do when they sense danger.
Danger? What danger could you? What? Well, why exactly did you bring me here? I was having a grand old time eavesdropping on that priest.
Tyler, is there anyone near us?
Everyone has left you. Unless you speak loudly, no one will hear you.
Have you ever heard of this old storyteller?
You
A
need to
group.
speak loudly so I can hear you, Dom.
Have you ever heard of this storyteller? A group of people enter a town of starving people. Starving. They're brought up comfortably. Heck, similar to how this situation is unfolding. Only it turns out that the people were so hungry they had the guests for dinner. Have you ever heard of a story similar to that?
Oh, so you think that we are they're prepared to serve us on a plate? And I say that quite loud.
Jessica, you hear this.
From
The innkeeper also hears this, and he's just, he kind of he creaks his head around the priest, and the priest himself, let me hold on. The priest himself, his joyous glance you've seen the entire time, that kind of remains to some extent, but you kind of see in his eyes, don't fuck this up. He basically looks right at you, dead at you. Like everybody else.
Right?
Like everybody else.
Who's he looking at that says do not fuck this up?
No one has said that, but everyone looks at you, but the only one that looks at you with an intent, like you've been a warrior, you've been trained by warriors, you can tell the cold fucking look behind his happiness. He's looking at you like, don't fuck this up. He gives you a very fucking cold look. Like you can see the smile on his face. No one else can tell except you. He's looking right at you.
And now I do actually lower my voice.
What?
You see
My
that?
dear storyteller. If I didn't know better, I thought you were being at jokes.
I lean in, and this time I do lower my voice. You see, Ludomir, they just told us everything.
How so?
Don't fuck this up.
He didn't actually say that. He's looking at him like that.
No, I know that, but I'm looking at him and I'm telling him, don't fuck this up. I believe you may actually be in danger. You, sir. Not me. But you, sir. And that young girl over there and that priest over there. And now, since I've become your friends, I might be in danger. But if you let me get past this adventure, get to level 1, then we might be in better condition.
So there's no way I can convince you to help.
Help you with what?
Oh, discovering if my suspicion is true.
I've already started.
I'll leave you to your devices then.
No, Ludimir. You see,
Give me
you've
1
already
second.
told me that we're in danger. And that sword of yours is almost as large as your horse's cock. I'm going to be standing next to you the rest of the time I'm in this town. I am glue to your horse's hooves. I am glue.
Very well then.
Both of you, everyone that's here, do a perception check.
That's wisdom, right?
Yep, wisdom. Unless you have any other separate bonuses.
Oh, do any of my skills give me perception? Urban lore would help?
Urban lore applies in this case, yes.
13.
I got a 3. I know the shit.
13, Tyler.
It's not surprising you get it. Coming and going from cities, you've kind of gotten used to when and where to avoid certain alleyways from certain tiny clinking sounds and certain types of up close they sound like roars, but at a distance they sound like slight moans and muffles. You can tell that there's a huge argument happening somewhere in the village.
I lean into Ludimir. Ludimir, I think we're about to find out if you're right or not. Say, I can tell the direction.
Yes, you can. Well, not exactly. You got a cardinal direction down. You don't exactly know where because you're inside, so you could tell it's outside. It's maybe a little north.
Let's go outside, old boy.
All right.
Jess, are you there?
Oh, we lost Jess?
Yeah, she's not here right now, it seems.
Oh, no, she put something in there. Want to take a break?
Yeah, we can take a little break. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, Uncle, go ahead and give the people what they want to hear.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, and it hasn't been your day, week, your month, maybe your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you. Like a little baby store. I'll be there for you. There for you
I am always mean to Jews, push him around like a bad dude. I always wanna tell them what to do, but I'm a train too. Places they had never been to, maybe they would find it cool. I'm so mean to Jews, gypsies and Asian browns too. I ain't wanna kill them, they're cute, just wanted their shoes. Took the gold out of their tooth, I just wanna hang out with you. I just have a bad rap, spent all my money on gas. They don't know me when they attack, maybe I am not that bad. I hang out with Japanese, maybe order some Chinese. They edit parts out of my interviews. I said I wanna be good friend with the Jews. They cut that out but kept the bad dude. Now we know I know and trust the news. They take out of context when I try to kill them. Logic is just trolling that won't be unseen. I am always mean to Jews, put them in a camp at fake pool. Feed them beat up from they cool. Sorry if it ain't cool, hanging with your friends playing pool. Please send complaints to 1942 Head of Boulevard Hamburg. Sorry your vacation isn't cool. Next time I send you to get a tan in Cancun, I promise to be better, thank you. So every time I see you now and I say hello, you just fuck by and act like you didn't look. You forget all the good times I gave you. You never even paid me for the train ride. I should have gave them cages plated in gold. Look at your cards and PlayStation 4. VSP stickers on the wall and the ceiling. Disco ball and a DJ spin. It's been pretty tough since the German depression. If I came off rough, it was not my intention. I am always mean to Jews, push him around like a bad dude. I always wanna tell them what to do when they tell me F you. Better pray to baby Jesus. You wouldn't like me angry at you. I'm so mean to Jews, I don't really hate them, it's cool. I don't wanna kill them, let's do. Let's go on a great cruise, drink a bottle of Grey Goose, smoke a little meth and bang dudes, yeah.
Hate it here.
Okay, bye. Okie dokie. Jessica, are you back? Jess?
You back, Jess?
Salabi?
You can stick with us until she comes back.
Yep.
Some solo RP late when she comes back. That always tortures her. She has no idea.
Oh, yeah, the priest. She has a priest. A happy little priest. All right. So, you both go outside then?
Yeah, I got
hold on. Let me put a little note to Jess. Let us know when you're back. Yeah, we gotta go outside.
Yep.
Okay, so you head outside. It is about 2 hours have passed, about 2 hours have passed since you guys have come here. Between everything that's happened, now that you're outside, it's a little more obvious that there's something happening in the back of one of the residents' homes towards the northern side of the village. There's not many houses in the village overall, but northern side of the village, there's a cluster of 3, and behind the cluster of 3, you hear the commotion happening, and you do not see any of the warriors. You only see that your horse is still there, but not the Beaver Master's representative. You don't see the official's horse there.
Oh boy.
So what do you do?
Which direction is the noise?
North.
North.
It appears to be behind 3 of the village houses.
Shall we sneak over there and see what we can see?
You lead the way.
Me? My good sir, you're wearing the armor. You have the sword.
You're the one that's streetwise, are you not?
Yes, that means I can point for where you would go first. And you're going to go first that way.
Very well. I take out my shielded sword.
I am right behind him.
Okay.
Staff out. Not spear. Staff.
Jonathan, you see the villagers near you. Their eyes widen in shock. The females, the women, the few that are out and about, they're widen in shock and they step away from you, and they look pretty enraged. And kind of welcome back. About time.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
So you go to pray. We'll go back to you in a second. Jess, you go to pray with the other girl, and you both are doing your prayers and whatnot. And she says to you is this: do you think we'll convert these heathens? Well, Damira, do you?
The ones that God has chosen, their hearts will be softened. But you cannot, not everyone is open.
Oh, you've got such a way with words, Also, those two, the weirdo and the Lord, they've just left. You think they're going to go start a fight or something? I kind of want to see that.
That would be interesting, watching them fight.
Yeah, so you could try to convert them, and I'll investigate. I will show them the might of God. And
if I wasn't a priest, I'd be starting bets.
That's so unholy, dear sister. Starting bets? How could you?
I said if I wasn't a priestess.
I would never even think of such a thing. But next lunch, I have next lunch bet on them starting a fight. Let's go.
Well, we could look. We could hold donations to the church.
Those are called tithes. Come now. Keep up now.
Look. One of us goes tithes $10 for.
What's $1?
Or what are the pennies? What are they called?
Denarius.
Did
you already forget your own culture's coinage?
Look,
come on.
Look, we both hold up hats and go 1 denarius for Windeslaw, and the other another person holding a hat for 1 denarius for the Lord.
You want me to actually bet my dinars? Those are what we were given by the priest for survivability. I'm not giving you a single dime. I'm not giving you a single dime. You're an insane lass. I'll tell you that. You're bloody insane.
No.
All the
I'm
same.
saying this is how we raise money for the church.
Raise money for the church? You're bloody wild. I barely got anything. I let the father get me my food. If you've got dinars, that's not right. Anyhow, I'll bet the 0 dinars I have against whatever you have, and you can give me everything when I win and they start a fight.
Okay, look, they start a fight. How are we go? I don't know. I don't want to get involved if they start a fight because, it's not worth getting hit.
Oh, you're terribly boring. I want to at least see what's going on.
Okay, we'll go see what's going on. But, we'll turn our backs so we if one slaughters the other, we'll turn our backs so we didn't witness it.
Bloody hell, what are you talking about? We're going to report them to the priest. You insane? Were you really willing to let them do murder if that was what's going to happen?
Well, they'll just murder each other.
It's still murder. I mean, I don't want to get into politics with you. Are we going to North?
Yes, we'll go.
So you and the priests go out there, and that's when you guys are out there, and
As Jonathan, as Ludomir continues his headlong charge into oblivion, I'm looking at the crowds that are gathering, the people around us. How many people? Are there crowds gathering when they see him? He got his fucking sword.
You're seeing that it's not crowds, but you're seeing, as someone that's been in an urban environment, you're seeing the signs of unrest, of people going into their house.
As he's walking
coming
towards
out.
the argument, I'm going to walk into a group of people and just join that group of people.
Oh my god!
So he goes by himself.
All right, so you go into that group of people, and
I start talking to them. There? What's going on?
Can you believe that shit right there? Fucking noble, hold his sword out. What's he gonna fucking do? That cunt.
Well, I think he's trying to find out what's going on. He's just being careful, no?
There's some shit going on up down the houses. I haven't gone there, but my brother says they're fucking the players over there. They're causing trouble. Fucking some stupid fucking argument. I don't know.
Why don't we do this? Why don't you and I place a bet?
Bloody right. What? What bet then?
2 dinars that the nobleman sheds blood.
You want to lose your money? That's fucking excellent. Hey, honey! He screams into his house. Hey, honey, we got 2 dinars. And you hear him and his wife get into a screaming match after that.
Let's start. No, my friend. Let's start a betting pool. Let's find a few more. We can all put the money in, and we'll start a nice betting pool. You can hold the cash, of course.
Can't get the old lady to fucking listen to me, so fine, yeah, I suppose. So
we're gonna start a betting pool. So all right, then let's bring as many people as we can, and let's follow this idiot over there.
The guy will be walking around like, oh, oi, Bornif, we got.
I'm trying to stop the civil unrest by turning it into something fun. So that's what he's doing.
So the guy goes up to his
friends, I can tell.
It's like the guy goes up to some of his friends like, oi, this fucking cunt has said is putting up a bet. We're gonna bet on this fucking crazy noble fuck. See what he does.
Everyone together.
The other starved guy's like, so I don't got a fucking dinar, but I'm a bet something. I got something. I got me a shit. I got a fucking dagger. I got me a dagger.
Go get your friends. Let's all put in a little pool, and whoever thinks that the knight is going to walk out of his life, or we'll all create many different different bets. My dinars is that he sheds blood first. My dinari.
So, Władysław,
I'm keeping my eyes on Jonathan too.
Władysław, you
these
can
guys
also.
moving. I'm trying to keep them moving and gathering people as we go. Do I need to roll charisma or something? I mean,
you can tell me your charisma bonus right now.
there's no bonus. It's an 11. It's a high charisma, but it's not enough for bonus.
It looks like it's more than enough. Like the townspeople, while they're not fond of you, they're fond of the idea.
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to make them fond of me. So come. So I'm gathering as many of them as I can to go over there. To
mind you, it's mostly the men that find this amusing. The women, they're giving you fucking poison. They're staring at poison into your eyes. Because
I wink at them. And I stick my hand into my cloak and put it on the hilt of my dagger while we head over there. One hand.
All right. Also, since you're probably looking around a bit, you notice that Dahmira is behind you, along with another girl who kind of sheepishly they're both looking at you.
Oh, look! If it isn't the two enchantresses from the church. Are you from the Betty?
What?
Are you joining us on the fun? We're going to bet to see if His knightly Ludomira is about to get himself killed.
The Lord is against us betting.
Oh, that's a damn shame. That's a goddamn shame.
He whipped.
Did one of the two of you just come with us?
For betting inside the church. I don't want to be whipped.
That's a
to be fair, that was inside the church.
Well, then you can at least come along, Dejmira, so just in case things get really bad, you can step in and you and your lord can protect Ludomira.
Look, I'm expecting the evil glare from the other girl.
The other girl,
I turn to the other girl and I wink at her. I mean, I'll wink under his bushy eyebrows. A sordid wink.
The other chick just kind of, she sees this and then she turns over and looks to you. She's like, "You're the one who's been fucking talking to him. You do all the talking. I don't think I want to talk to him."
Oh.
She whispers this over to the other girl.
She turns her eyes away and blushes. How amazing. Dashmira, what is your friend's name?
This is my sister.
I am Bernetla. That's the name.
Sister Bernetla. Enchanted. I reach out, grab her hand without her consent, and I kiss it.
She is not very fond of people.
Is she pretty, or is she butt ugly?
She's kind of like she's like a little below average, honestly.
Below average? Okay. No, it doesn't matter. He still treats her like she's the fucking belle of the ball, man.
You're very kind, strange man.
One may call me weird as well. Come, let's go. Let's go have a little fun at the nobleman's expense. I'm sure you ladies will enjoy it.
By that point, you do, like, by the time you're about done with the conversation, you see the crowd. One of the guy that you started the crowd with. This is a fairly sized crowd. It's gotten up to like about 20 people by this point. And mind you, this is the point where Ludomir is about to see what's around the corner. It's a bit of a walk. It's about like 100 paces across the town. And so you see the guy that you talked to. He's like, "Oi, get over here! We're not gonna fucking see what happens. Come on now, we gotta fucking see that shit." So he basically calls you over.
So yeah, we're going over.
Ludomir, you finally turn the corner, and you see the city official on his horse, pretty much pointing, like having a very aggressive, like you can hear the screamings from here. You see an aggressive argument. Yes, your mic is going insane. I don't know what you did, Jess.
Oh.
mic went batshit crazy. Maybe you want to mute?
I'm actually wearing earphones, so I can hear that at full blast. If you don't mind.
I have Laura.
You can mute her, but then she won't be able to come back. She's gonna mute herself bigger.
Oh, she left. Okay.
Thank you, Jess. Oh, you don't have to leave.
Oh my goodness.
She accidentally kicked herself. Give her a minute.
You sound a little louder too now for some reason, Uncle.
Oh boy.
In the meantime,
Abby.
Nabushka.
Oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's precious.
The little hippopotamus from Britain.
Yep.
Oh,
The British land hippo.
She has beat up every single dog in sight today. Beat up Dante multiple times, beat the shit out of Max.
She's in an angry mood today.
I think other allergies out of control because of the fucking rain. They're better than they were last week, but they're still pretty bad.
Yep.
Grumpy.
Is Jess back yet?
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Sorry about that.
No worries. You just destroyed our eardrums. Nothing too serious.
I'm sorry. I have no idea what my German Shepherd did. He just laid on the computer.
I never heard it, so only they heard it.
Yeah, just like
I was hearing it in full blast. So
yeah, my eardrums had shattered and fallen apart.
Look,
So-
he said he's willing to pay the puppy tax.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's so cute.
Puppy tax.
You guys hear me?
Yep, we hear you.
Yep.
It's not good. Hold on.
Excuse the messy room, but you know, puppy tax. He's got to pay his taxes for ruining y'all's eardrums.
No worries.
Anyway, we were talking. There was a huge crowd getting gathered up, or at least a medium-sized crowd.
Yep.
And we were about to see it at the other side of the alley or corner.
Yep. Okay, so we got everyone's here. So Ludimir, you go around the corner and you see the men at arms all very tense. Yeah, you see their shields are raised. They're in a position. They're in a shield wall position. Well, not shield wall position. They're in a line formation. They haven't yet gotten into like a official. They haven't gotten into a. They're not in proper formation yet. They're kind of a bit spread out, but mostly line formation, close, tight together. And you see that at the front of that line formation is your head official, the leader of the caravan, Miroslav. And Miroslav, son of Trojan, is having you can't quite hear it, but you hear him screaming at someone down there. And you see down there you see a few peasants. You see about maybe 10 or 12 peasants to the about maybe 20-ish men. Mind you, when I said you had a caravan of 30, I was referring to 30 men. You do have, I didn't account for those that were not soldiers. So you also do have the priests and whatnot and the camp followers. So you see about 20 of the soldiers there. You don't know where the rest of them are. And you see the village, what you assume is a village elder, behind those 12 villagers, those 12 peasants, and they're all looking very aggressive. They're holding tools, like scythes for grain and whatnot, and they look pissed the fuck off. They're screaming at them, and every now and then, as you're approaching, you see the the villagers get quiet, and the village elder howls something, pointing at the man. So, anything you do before you get close enough?
I tried to get close to one of the man-at-arms and asked him silently what the hell's going on.
Okay. You walk up to one of the men-at-arms, and you see he's very tense. And when you get close, he somewhat jerks and almost whips out his sword, but you notice his sword isn't pulled yet. And by this point, you are close enough to start hearing the argument, but the man says, "This fuck, he doesn't want us here because of some sort of religious bullshit. He says that he doesn't want any conversions, even if the village dies or some shit. He keeps screaming and babbling about some sort of sun god or some shit. You want to go in and talk to them, sir,
Yes.
Ludimir? Could you talk some sense into them, Ludimir? They're fucking gods and they're fucking sun and shit."
I turned to the guy next to me and I'm like, I'm going to raise that bet now to 3 denarii.
You see the man, like they have you have stopped about 50 paces away, and you guys can you guys have a clear view around the side, and you're kind of underneath. There's the three houses over there, but you're at a fourth house that's over to the left, and you're currently, most of the villagers are under the shade, which, mind you, there isn't a lot of sun, but everyone's hanging out underneath the shade over there, and they're kind of having a little bit of chatter here and there. But some of them are still a little tense, and you notice that some of them have like makeshift weapons ready. Some of them are still a little tense. They're just waiting to see what fucking happens. All right, go ahead.
I turned to them and I'm like, don't worry, fellas. We're not going to get into a fight here. It's all going to be handled by Ludimir. He'll take care of it.
So you talked to one of the tense people?
No.
Okay.
I turned to the guys around me and I'm telling them, and I'm hoping that they spread it like a little wave over to the tense people. I'm staying away from the tense people, thank you. I have 1 hit point. 1 hit point means stay away from the tense people.
Yep. All right. So, Damira?
Okay,
Hold up before we get to you, Damira?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're with them right now, right? You're just sitting in the crowd?
What is Bernetta doing?
You saw that she was very anxious to get out here, but the second she kind of got here, you notice that she isn't good with crowds and lots of people. So you see that, being raised in a bit of a sisterhood, you're not exactly great and sociable. So she's completely shutting down and hunkering next to you. Like, she's shy, unlike she usually is.
Do you want to climb up a hill or climb up on a rooftop and see what we can see?
Are we supposed to be fucking birds or something? What do you want me to get on a fucking roof? What are you thinking?
I was thinking it'd be better than the crowds.
I hand my denarii over to the guy next to me, to my new friend. Like,
Yeah.
you handle the betting, old boy. I'm going to go see that these maidens are taken care of. So I go over to the girls. And
You notice that he's got a wide grin on his face. He's not worried. He's enjoying this shit. He's fucking ecstatic. He's holding all sorts of weird shit in his hands. That doesn't look very valuable.
I give him my denarii so he'll be cool. 3 denarii I give him from my batch.
Yeah.
So I don't really care if I lose it. And I go over to the ladies and I'm like, ladies, why don't I escort you to one of these roofs?
Are you a fucking bird too? Is everybody fucking You want to get on the fucking roofs?
Look at that one right there. That's not too high. I can probably hoist you up there. We'll be safe.
You're not touching me.
No, I'm not touching you. I'm touching your hiney. I will push you up there.
My
And you will
hell!
find-
Yeah, honey, you may not touch our heinies.
Well, then, Dajmira, you touch her hiney and get it up there. Then I'll touch your hiney and get you up there.
This is pretty insane. What's wrong with you?
It is the only place you'll be safe.
No, it's the
You're perfectly
most
safe with me,
dangerous
young lady.
place.
Nothing bad will happen to you.
I'd rather fucking run into the forest. I'd have better chances out there. Someone's gonna grab me, throw me off the roof, and violate me. Those monsters. I'm not gonna.
I will not harm you. I swear on the life of the baby Jesus. Let's go. Let's go there.
You're Christian. Is this world going upside down? You're not Christian at all.
I haven't decided. I'm back and forth between heathen and
You're like a whore for religion. Oh, Christ above.
Let's go. Yes, let's go, young lady.
We're not okay. You know
I'm
what?
trying to get her away from the danger, man. So
You see her? She's kind of imploding mentally right now.
So yeah, she'll be easy to move away. I put my hands on her shoulder gently, and I start guiding her towards the lowest roof that we can get to.
Like the closer you guys get to one of the rooms, the more shocked she is.
Don't worry, Benedetta. We won't leave you up there. It's all right. See, Dajmira, why don't I hoist you up there first, so she will feel safe.
I don't fucking know how to climb. Why do you people know how to climb? Where did you learn? Are you mountains? Why do you?
We learned in situations such as this one, young lady, when you have to climb and to stay away from danger.
Remember the time we went up climbing a tree to escape the father and I fell on my head?
There you go.
We were fucking kids. We were cracked.
Today you will not fall on your head, Benedetta. Let's get up there.
If we did, we're dead.
Dajmira, help me out. I'll grab one butt. One butt.
You're not touching me.
Grab the other.
I'm going to do it myself. I'm not going to have a fucking weird pagan touch me. So let's see. Oh my god.
That is an official NPC in our group. We're not gonna let her go. Make sure she doesn't get killed.
Oh
Whatever
my
her name is.
goodness.
She's my
She's
favorite character. You can't kill her.
Yeah, we're not gonna let her die. She's awesome.
Hilariously enough, she almost seamlessly, effortlessly climbs up.
That's just the idea of being touched by the pagan pervert. And you, Dajmira, would you like me to take your feet? I could just grab one of your feet.
I've got this.
Just climb. Don't let him shame you.
I will not grab your butt cheek. Don't worry.
He's going to do it.
What do I need to roll? A 1d20?
Roll a d20 plus your dex.
You should say minus my dex.
Minus your dex. Yes.
Give me 1 second. Somebody's calling me.
All right. We'll probably pause for a second or go to Jonathan.
Oh man.
Go to Jonathan.
Jonathan. So, Ludimir?
I put my shield and sword away and try to go up towards them and try to talk them down the situation.
So you walk up to the situation, and you see Miroslav. Like he looks irritated as shit. Like he's talking to the wall or a fourth grader. Mind you, you don't know what a fourth grader is, but you get me. He's talking like he looks like he's talking to a kid. So he's very irritated. He's like, listen, you old fuck. I don't give a shit about the religion. It's not why I'm patrolling the town. I'm not trying to steal your shit. How many fucking times do I gotta tell you this?
What the bloody hell is going on here? More than half the town is hearing the shouting match you two have.
Miroslav, like he's shocked when he sees you finally, and he pretty much just rubs his eyes like the village elder thinks we are infiltrating his home.
And the priests think they're about to be eaten by the village.
What?
Yes, that's how much noise.
You see the village elder, his eyes fucking go wide. He's like, you see this? These Christians, they call us cannibals. They're evil. They're all evil.
Be quiet, you. They're mostly just freaking out because you're making a whole lot of noise. You're the only one that's disturbing anybody here.
Damn you, you ugly Christian bastard. You're here to take everything we have left. Our
We're
women,
not taking
our
anything
children.
from you.
Then why are you here? Convert us to your Christian beliefs and turn us into white goats? You're
In
not gonna
case
make
you
us-
haven't noticed, your people are starving.
We're starving because one of you came here and passed by and gave us the curse. You made us cursed. The sun god would have purified the land by now if one of you didn't come here and curse us.
How long has this been going on?
Miroslav looks at you with like very tired eyes
Jess is back.
and doesn't
by the
say
way.
anything. Jess, you're back?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry. I was letting you guys go through what you were talking about.
We'll continue with this for a second now. Jess, your mic's going well. Oh, it's actually not Jess's. It's someone else's mic. I think it's your mic, Uncle. Your mic went wild. No, Uncle's.
Okay.
Yeah. So you see the village priest, Miroslav responds to you by not saying anything, just looking at you with tired, irritated eyes. I came here to follow the priest and help this town with the famine, not whatever this bullshit is. Listen here, Elder. Listen, we're here to fix the famine. The priest can do whatever God wants to do, whatever they want to do. You can have that added with the priest. I've got nothing to do with it. And at that, you kind of notice the elder. He isn't really taking when he's biting. What do you say then? Like the elder's about to start blowing up again.
How about this? You want to argue, yes?
No, I want him gone, and you gone. You ugly bastards! I hate all of you. You disgust me. You and your black evil god of goats and white fur.
Goats and white. What goats and white fur? You
have the one true God who is the white God, the white of white fur.
wrong fucking god. What god are you referring to?
Christianity. That is what I've heard.
I'd like to know if I made my way back to the betting group because it's getting interesting.
Say again.
I'd like to know if I make my way back to the betting group.
Let's see. Let's go back to there while that argument's happening. I believe Demira has just fallen because she didn't actually make it up. She fell.
But what did she roll?
She rolled a 2.
What dice did you roll?
1d20.
Okay. Oh my
She
god.
miserably failed.
I rolled a 2, and then you have to add. I have
She
a
doesn't-
-1 to dexterity.
You can tell that she has no aptitude for this.
I would try to catch her, but I have 1 hit point, so I step out of the way and let her land on her ass.
She doesn't get very far up. The buildings aren't very high, anyways. But you could see, the difference between her and Bernetla was black and white. Bernetla was with grace, like a cat, and Dirima grabbed everything that wasn't sturdy. Everything, pieces of the wall fell out that she grabbed. She didn't grab anything that Bernetla grabbed. She grabbed everything else.
So Burnett was Dante, and the Desmira was Abby. Got it. All right,
So
got it.
when you fall, you hear Bernetla say, "Oh Christ!"
Did I take damage or no?
No, It's not a high enough building for you to take damage.
Why don't you let me hoist you up there? No,
I could come down. We could find a hill or something.
no, stay there. But Banana, don't get antsy. Come on, stand up, Najmira.
Oh, this is so weird.
I grab her legs and I have high strength. I have a +1 strength. I grab her legs and I hoist her up.
All right. Go ahead and roll one more dex roll, Jess.
Oh my god. I don't help her with my.
You do. It's a bonus.
I have a +1.
Jess, what do you get?
A 2 again.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, Jess!
I give up on her and I go back to the crowd.
Like, Władysław, this is something that is like, it is like the marvel of like, you can't, it's hard to comprehend. You don't expect to see it until you do, but she is so inagile that when you bring her up there, like, she literally, all she needs to do is pull herself up. And I'm talking about, even Brunetla was right there grabbing her, and she still fucks up. Like, Brunetla was grabbing her, like bonuses from Brunetla grabbing her, and she still goofed it. So she like kind of slips and slides down from her grasp. Brunetla almost goes, but she doesn't because she knows what she's doing, apparently. And
I look at Tajmira and I go, Tajmira, there is no hope for you. Your God has forsaken you. I turn and I walk towards the crowd. And I go up to the guy who was doing the betting. He's like, we're going to raise the bets now because...
I turn around. I looked at him. No, I am blessed by God because I have yet to die.
Okay.
How's that blessing?
I return to the crowd of bettors.
Don't worry, Demira. I'll tell you if any of these weird fucks get anywhere near us. I'll be watching the whole town with my... I'll try not to get seen in these white robes. It's cloudy out today, so maybe they think I'll be a cloud.
Look, can I make one more roll for this?
No, you're completely hopeless at this point.
Oh my god!
You have no idea what you're doing. You don't even have the slightest idea. Like it is as foreign to you as Chinese. This doesn't make sense. You don't know how she did it. You don't know how you did it when you were a kid. Like, this is weird.
Well, I fell off a tree when I was a kid.
Yes, exactly. So clearly she was the one that climbed the tree and you tried to follow her and didn't work. So you see that Brunetla, she actually somewhat effectively is able to look over the houses and observe everyone else. And she's just kind of peeking around and she's kind of observing for you so no one can get you. So she's kind of just watching for you over there. She's not really paying attention to what's actually happening in the noble's argument. Władysław, you went to the crowd to talk to them?
I've gone back to my friend who has all the money.
Okay.
I collected my cash. So thank you for holding this. He's like, now we're going to raise the bet because I think he's actually going to kill your elder.
But what if he doesn't kill him?
I'm thinking one of those assholes right there. That one of the middle ones is going to attack before the elder says anything.
You think so?
They're pissed off little fucks. They love to do that.
So you think that they're going to attack first?
I'm thinking the middle one. That middle guy. That's I forgot his name.
Let's change the bet. Let Ludomir kills that middle guy.
What's Ludomir is one man though. We can't really tell if they just go at it.
All right, then we'll maintain.
We should make them do maybe. Fuck, I don't know.
We'll maintain the same old bet. We'll do nothing. Let's continue.
I don't got ideas like you do.
You have great ideas, young man. Excellent ideas.
Sure.
Don't sell yourself short.
I'll take your word for it then. Let's keep doing with the betting. I think that's a good idea. Let's keep going.
So we keep collecting money from everyone in town.
Pretty much. It's not really money. It's mostly like crop tools, heirlooms.
Yeah, and I narrow down on I look at everything. That's worth 2. That's worth 3. I decide what everything's worth. Okay, so as we're collecting it.
Yeah, actually, with your math, you could roll mathematics to keep track of all this.
And I'm trying to keep things positive. I'm trying to keep these guys all happy. And we're trying to attract as many as we can from the pitchfork crowd.
Yeah.
We actually call out the one in the pitchfork crowd. You know that pitchfork may be worth $3. You should join it. Yeah, so we're trying to get as many of those guys over here as we can.
Okay.
Calm
Mind
people
you,
down before Ludimir fucks everything up.
all right, so we're gonna go straight to Ludimir over here then, because the pitchfork guys right now they're a little too far away for interaction right now. You don't know where the rest of the town is, but you know these guys here. For Ludimir, what do you do then now?
I go, okay, I think I understand a bit of what's going on. Lord, I think he's describing what is referred to the Christians as Satanists. Though I'm a bit fuzzy on the details.
What the hell is... Why would we be Satanist? I love Satan. It's worth a lot of money whenever I get some of it. You can sell Satan for a lot of money. What is wrong with you? Do you not respect fucking trade?
I do believe you're talking about Satin.
God damn it, Jess. You had to let him figure that out.
Did Jess say that from the roof?
I'm not sure if she did. No, she said as a player.
Okay. Sir, that's the wrong thing. I'm not sure what you're confusing it for, but that is not what a Satanist is. A Satanist is witchcraft.
Witchcraft is bad to you?
No. Like, what do you call it? A goat with arms and a dick that fuck the women.
What the fuck is wrong with your religion?
No, I mean,
like I don't. The Christians and your dark gold god that.
No. The Christians fight against the people that worship the goat.
Then what the fuck are you? You hate Satan? And Satans are worth a lot of money. We're right next to the Amber Road.
No, Satan is the name of the goat. You're confusing the name with something else.
I've never had anybody correct me. So no, I'm clearly right. No one's corrected me. So it's correct. It is Satan. That is the name of the good.
Okay, that's enough of this. So you there? I point to a man at arms. Get me a priest.
The man at arms. You turn to look at the man at arms, and you see a guy with a wide grin on his face, trying not to laugh. And when you point at him, he's like,
"Get me a priest. Get me the head priest."
Yes, sir. I'm on the way. He goes over. He's dead serious. The rest of the men around him are serious. But like you can kind of tell in the corner of your eye, the other men over there are fucking laughing at this shit.
And not one of you or the elder, say anything until the priest gets here.
You notice that Miroslav is just leaning on his horse, like he's just enjoying this shit. I knew you'd be a good pick. I knew it. Well, so the priest. So Jess, you see a man. Władysław and Dimira. You see the man at arms run off and come back with the old man, and the old man, he looks somewhat irritated. Like he doesn't want to be walking around this fast. It clearly is. He doesn't seem to have the health to move around this fast. So he makes his way over there, and he starts talking to the village elder, and the village elder fucking hates him. Like he fucking hates him. But it is it seems that the priest is not really able to clarify for him exactly. For some reason, it won't get through his head what Satan is. But there is at least a common ground found that we are not of the God that he thinks that we are of, and he's very confused. Do not worry, Elder. Whatever your Satan that you've gotten from the east is very different from Satan, and everything is we're of Christianity and not of the devil. Let us go call it the devil rather than just Satan. It'll simplify it for you. So my trade good is called Satan. No, it is Satan, my good sir. Yes, Satan. Yes, we'll call our devil the devil. Just leave it at that. He is evil. But he is not what you are calling. It is not your Satan. Good to know. I don't know why anyone would vilify Satan. Well, I suppose I'll tolerate you in my village for now. But I will have more words with you, priest.
So
we can't have you for very long.
I turn to all the people who are betting, and I go, "Oh,
you see the
no bloodshed at all. Come here, I'll count out your reward." I then use my accounting skills, so count out what everyone won, what everyone lost, pass it back, and somehow I make sure I have my dinari back in my pocket even though I lost. Using my accounting skills. Can I roll?
Yeah, go ahead, roll.
That's a 17.
You see the guy, he's like, oh, he's watching this with he's completely interested, but the peasant doesn't have a chance at telling what's going on. Your
I'm
denarii,
perfectly fair, except somehow my 3 denarii come back in my pocket.
mind you, there are further denarii inside that you're able to take. Okay, so you pretty much make sure everything's fair and even. You see a few guys are irritated. They're the ones that are holding weapons that were ready to jump in there. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, everyone's pretty okay. Everyone's good. It's a fair thing. Some people are a little upset, but those are the people that lost. All in all,
I know, my friend. It would be more fun if we could throw tomatoes at the knight, but we don't have tomatoes today to throw. But now that God is here, their Christian God, we'll have something to eat soon.
What's a tomato?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Very well. All right, so Ludimir, you see the you notice that the priest is going off to talk to the village elder, and at this point you're probably the head of the man-at-arms has delegated his task to his second, and you pretty much understand as a noble you need to attend these talks.
All right.
So you could technically bring someone else with you, but it's not necessary.
I tried to look for that guy that was supposed to be behind me, if I could see him. Where he probably went.
I think you stand out in the crowd, don't you? Because of your outfit?
Oh, yeah.
All right. You're not actively hiding?
I'm not hiding.
Yeah, you can see him in the crowd.
I'm doing the accounting right now, so I look at him. Oh, Ludimir, you're very disappointing.
Yes.
Here I thought
I am told that many, many times. Now, I need your help one more time.
Help? Yeah, I just made sure you didn't get murdered, just so you know. So you owe me another one of those drinks.
Very well. How about a drink in the meeting we're about to have?
Well, let me hear. Oh, Christ! You want me to go join in on these meetings?
Yes, as a silent observer that could tell me when something's array. I'm not so good at what you would call.
Oh, you did just fine. You did just fine, old chap.
No, that or there was a
Why don't you take
confusion.
Kashmir over there? I'll help Bernadetta off the roof.
I
Roll
look at
a
the.
perception check. Go ahead. Roll a perception check.
Both of us?
I rolled a 19.
You can roll one too. Yeah, go ahead.
4.
You cannot see her on the roof. She's never as far as you're concerned, she never was on the roof. And as for you, you rolled so high that you can tell where she is. You barely fucking notice her eyes peeking out from the side of the roof. Like she's like literally her cloak melds into the roof, and she's kind of watching you and everything that's going on. And
Matter, what are you doing on the roof?
she's a bit far away. You have to walk over to talk to her.
I go towards her
and
say,
while you're doing that, Demira, you hear your friend talk down to you. He's like, "Oh shit, the fucking noble's coming! Hey, what do you think that means?
We need to run.
Oh fuck, I can't get down here quick." She tries to get down
Go
quick.
to church.
Madam, what are you doing on the roof?
She
You're gonna
tried-
get hurt up there.
Now, Ludimir, you have just seen in front of you. You see the girl get off the roof quickly. In all your life, it's very likely the single greatest, fastest act of agility you've ever seen. She does it with such grace and ease. It looks like she's done it her whole life. Like very instantly, quickly, she gets off that roof and prepares to run from you.
I look over at Ludimir. I think I'm in love, Ludimir.
I can see. Now, what was she doing on the roof?
We need to fucking run! He's coming!
Is there a way we can sneak out the building without them noticing?
No, they're pretty much right on top of you.
We're looking right at you.
You're pretty much like they're 10 feet away. They're in conversational distance by the time she gets down, which is nearly like instantly.
Benedetta, you leap off roofs like a cat. Where did you gain these skills?
What kind of fucking compliment is that?
The nobleman is a good man. He's not going to hurt you.
Look, can I jump out the window to escape?
Has there been some more false accusations here?
He didn't kill anyone today. We're all good here. Come. Let us go back to the bar, as we must level up now.
What did you say, Jess?
I was going to suggest jumping out the window.
The windows. If you're poor, you don't have a window. Like there's a hole in the wall that's a window. Yes, you could jump through the window. I'm not sure you're gonna enjoy the other side though.
Okay, so just give up.
All right, so both of them are standing side by side with you guys there. What do you want from us, nobleman? Sir?
Well, for starters, to make sure none of you break your legs for falling off the roof. Let's just start with that.
It wasn't my idea, sir. It wasn't. It's that crazy guy there. No, actually. Yeah, no, it was that. Like she looks over. She looks over to Demira about to rat her out, and then she goes back and looks over to the guys. It was all his fault. His fucking idea.
I'm sure he meant no harm towards it and meant it for the best of intentions.
Good sir. Are the villagers gonna kill us? Are we
No.
over?
No.
I didn't really see what you were doing over there.
I was calming them down and correcting a misunderstanding. Someone had a very terrible play of words.
Forgive me for saying, Lord, but you had a sword. How did you calm them down with your sword out? Did you kill the Lord?
I did not calm them down with a sword.
You had your
although I had assumed that it was a grave situation. So I had a sword out.
Forgive my misspeech, Lord. I didn't know. Is there anything you need from us? Me and Demira are at your service, Lord.
That will be duly noted. But first, let us get you to the inn.
happily.
You see that the Miroslav is kind of looking back at you doing the escorting over there, and he kind of gets an irritated look on his face, and he's like, he howls over to one of his men, and he sends 2 of his men to take your spot in escorting her, so that you can come to the meeting right away, basically.
Right. I'm taking the scoundrel with me.
The soldier's like, whatever you want, Lord. Whatever you want. So, you get into the village elder's house, and it's, compared to the other houses, it's rather nice. It's decent. And all of you sit at a somewhat ornate table. It has some carvings on it that clearly were made from more crude tools, but they were made with love, and you can tell that. It definitely took a lot of time. They appear to depict certain gods, and clearly something of a sun god. And the elder sits down, and he's already having a conversation with the priest. It's a soft conversation. They seem to have calmed down a lot. And him and the priest seem to be doing not much better than they did before. They're clearly very irritated with each other. Well, he's clearly very irritated with the priest. The priest is completely neutral. But the elder doesn't like the priest at all whatsoever. But he, at the very least, is able to hold a conversation with the priest. So, Rasimir is the elder's name. You catch that as they're talking when you enter the room. And you're able to enter the conversation with them at any point if you want to. Miroslav is also there. So he pretty much, Miroslav doesn't seem very interested in speaking until the priest is done. And what they talk about is the state of the town and what has happened. And the elder isn't really exactly happy to be telling you this. But after hearing why you have come here, which is the main goal of the actual famine itself, he reveals to you that they have had the crops had gotten poisoned, and before this point, they haven't had a poisoning of the crops so intense nor detrimental that it ever was on a scale of starvation, and they have had at least a solid about half of the village has died to the starvation, and you're getting the, like, as he says that, the old man, he seems to get more and more pissed off the more he talks about it.
I whispered to Ludimir while this is happening. Ludimir,
Yes.
find out. They just said something interesting. Poisoning of the crops. What could have poisoned the crops? Find out.
If I may conjecture.
You see the old man. He looks at you. He's got big fucking bushy eyebrows. Now that you're close to him, you can see he's got big bushy eyebrows, big fucking wild white hair all over, and big fucking beard going straight down.
You said the crops were poisoned. By what exactly?
There's a disease. There's a name for the disease. It's something that has happened maybe once or twice, but never to this extent. It feels, I called it poisoning, but I was speaking in general terms, not like you nobles do where everything's precise. The disease might as well have been poisoning because it was so effective and thorough. We couldn't catch the disease in time, the poisoning or whatever it might be. But we're no good investigators. We don't even know how a purposeful poisoning would be. We haven't talked to our neighbors in a long time unless we desperately needed them to. And even then only for tools and that whatnots.
Can you describe us as poisoning, then? Its general symptoms, when it starts appearing, and when you could confirm it.
Well, there's a darkening of certain crops that it grows gray. It goes gray. There appears to be something growing on it. People who've eaten the poisoned wheat, which we didn't catch it right away, they've gotten dizziness. Some of them have lost their minds. Others lost their children in birth. And others, the gods took them. And through violent means, the souls ripped and flayed out of their bodies, right as we watched, and their bodies dancing on the ground. The poisoning, the disease, it's taken a lot of lives. We've since tried to talk to the other villages nearby, but they don't have enough for us. None of them appears to have a surplus.
Have they had a similar poison in their crops?
We haven't heard of another one that does, no. Is there anything else you want to ask?
I turn to Ludimir. Ludimir, can we go see these crops, or at least where they were poisoned?
We have a. Does he says that to Ludimir only, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure I'm supposed to be talking, so
Yeah.
he's just whispering to Ludimir.
Yeah.
He came as an advisor, not as.
Yeah.
May we see where the poisoning first began?
We can bring you to this poisoning spot, yes. Where we, mind you, it was a very, very large patch that we had found where it had begun. But yes, there's no very small portion that it spread very vastly. We'll show you. I'll get one of my sons to show you.
There you go, Ludimir.
Okay, just speaking out of turn, I think I know what the fuck we're dealing with. But
yeah, don't wish the color out of space on us, man. Shut the fuck up. It's medieval authentic, not Lovecraft authentic.
Okay, I'm just saying that out loud, like the.
Yeah, no, don't worry. There's plenty of wonderful monsters in here to keep you.
There's something hideous there's plenty of hideous things in that book.
Okay.
Not that we can't fight at level 0, so we need to close this so we can fight them next time. We need to level up.
Okay, I was about to say, like, oh shit. Okay, continue.
Jonathan, H.P. Lovecraft, that stuff was inspired by a lot of actual things that existed. A lot of actual real plagues that were more horrifying than imagination. Yep. All right, so what do you do now? Do you continue to hear the conversation then?
Yes.
Okay. So he continues to speak. What you also gather is that, I mean, everyone's on edge. A lot of deaths. Half the village has died. And they haven't been able to establish connections with their fellow neighbors. And their neighbors don't want to, like, if you can kind of somewhat read between the lines that they have not been kind to their neighbors, so their neighbors are not helping them now. That's what you can kind of gather between the lines. And that's pretty much the entirety of the conversation, other than specifics on the priest talking about what he intends to do. And the priest says that he intends to investigate the plague, establish connections. He blatantly says if there's a monster there that is cursed and of the devil, we will wipe it out. And then he also says that if there's any darkness around and evil black gods, he will wipe them out to show them the glory of God. If there's any evil nearby, they will purify it. And that, other than that, Miroslav doesn't really say a thing. He just listens to the whole thing, kind of stone-faced. And there's nothing else you say or add?
No.
The conversation comes to a close, and you all are pretty much allowed to leave and go wherever you wish. You and Miroslav are offered rooms within the elder's house. As well, the priest is also given this offer, but the priest refuses, as he wishes to stay with the rest of his congregation. But you were given this offer, along with Miroslav.
All right.
You accept it?
Yes.
All right. Miroslav does also accept himself. And now, what do you do? The conversations have ended. It's starting by now. It's coming into evening. It's been a cloudy day all day, but now the sky is somewhat clearing. So you're seeing a few stars, but it's still very, very dark. It's still dark. Yeah, it's just.
I'm going back to the inn that I've been staying at.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to turn in as well. I'm not in the elder's house.
All right. Very well. And Demira, what do you do?
I'm
Jess?
probably going to head to bed.
Okay. So you go rest with the rest of the congregation, the priests. Władysław, you were likely here before them, so you probably are able to. You're probably you yourself able to have a single room for yourself, by yourself, because you've already been
staying. Where you go?
You have either been staying in barns or inside the inn, because they are willing to accept you within the inn, because this town is kind of out of it and there's a lot of dead people. Like, you could even say that you've been living in an empty house, because there's some families that have been wiped out and they're just empty houses.
So whoever accepts the wandering vagabond
For free?
For free. No, he'll pay. He's got money.
Okay. All right. So yeah,
he's planning on performing when he levels up.
Okay. Yeah. So the inn would probably cost you something, but
well, he's gonna perform for the money, so I'm hoping the game ends so the next game I can do it.
Thanks.
Then
I mean, we're right at the end right now, so we definitely can call it for the first day.
Next game, I'll have my banjo, so I can then perform.
It's a loop.
That's what bards did. They performed.
Yeah, that sounds good. I would say, Demira, you slept with all your buddies, and the one who slept in the most comfiest residence was Ludimir.
Of course, he's a nobleman.
Yep, you slept in some nice, cozy fucking furs, man. And Jonathan, I believe the daughters of the chief, they're somewhat attractive looking.
All right.
Yep. Anyhow, so let's level up in order. We'll start with Władysław.
I'm going to end the stream. Okay, they don't need to watch us leveling.
Yep.
And I'm going to suggest we do this weekly, at least until you get your full group. If that's okay with you guys. Do you want a DM weekly?
Absolutely, I love it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.